because hardpoint, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, we rotate early, we beat you off rotation, we set up properly. You only get 1 or 2 break attempts at it. If you don't find it, cool. Clean 60 for us. But search and destroy is where those mind games come into play. And right now, at least when we watch Vegas, the last time we watched them or had the opportunity to cast them, they threw the same exact strategy every single round on land. And we're not making any single adjustments. Of 5-1 in the search and destroy, by the way. You gotta believe, like, eventually an adjustment comes in, but no, they just like, okay, this works for us, we're gonna consistently try to do it. But other teams, professional teams, will be able to adapt to that. So I think that's what they have to work on for their next level in search and destroy. It's like, okay, we've done the default stuff that we have already talked about, and this has been working out. But now they're getting ready to counter it. We need to be able to prepare for those situations. And right now, that's what they have to work on. Again, just those mid-game adjustments, regardless of the mode.
And I think there's a level of, you know, kind of talking to the coaching in particular. I know it's easy to go to because Clayster's on their coaching staff. Ludi has been with the team for a couple of years when they were in challengers as well. It's like you could draw out the best playbook possible. Like you could literally put the X's and O's down on paper. You can say do this at this time. But there is a level, I think, where you look at this Vegas team and say they almost get a little red dotty where they just chase what they see in the map. They chase down comms. They don't maybe trust the process, or things go wrong and there's no follow-up. And we saw that a little bit versus Boston early. We obviously saw that kind of happen as well in the second half of the red card here early. But the problem is not just going to extend to these first 2 series. In fact, I think you look at that Boston series and say that was your best chance maybe at finding a win, or at least early, because this Cloud9 team looks strong. You're going to give Ultra another month to figure things out. And I'm not going to swim on that girls' mate team. I know that they lost in Map 5 the other day, really dramatic one versus Boston, but I still like that LAG team pretty highly in terms of their capabilities of, again, taking down top teams in their way.
Yeah, they just have to figure it out. I still don't know why it's taking that roster so long when you have 3 people who have won a world championship together and then an absolutely raw talented player in Lens. But like you said, for Vegas, it just doesn't get any easier. Your best opportunity at a W potentially was versus Bossa, but you fall short there. Cloud9, they have been turning up. Rocker, they have been turning up. But this series is far from over, Alan. The Skyline Search and Destroy might be the turning point for Vegas. You know what you need to do. LAT, they tend to struggle in their first floods. Let's find the first kill. Let's get the bomb planted and, you know, do what we do best on the post plant.
Yeah, see what that happens. It starts, though, I think, for both these 2 teams and how the opening duels transpire. Like you mentioned, just to kind of hit it up once again, the opening duel percentage for the side of LA Thieves in Search and Destroy and overall metrics has not been particularly great. Yeah, there might be a little PTSD here. This feels like the round 11 where, again, you just play through elevator, but there's a lot of players here for LA. Hydra finds the first kill, but also, unfortunately, finds the final shots that Scrap was low on, and Vegas just completely clustered them inside of the bottom side of elevator.
Yeah. That is an utter disrespectful round right there at LA. They said, okay, guys, we're going to throw something completely random in the air. Let's just 4-hit underground and see how it works out. They find the first blood, but since you have every single player trying to work their way through a doorway, a team peel comes in.
Should we go like that,
is able to line up 3.
Thank you.
And that is one of those rounds, like, if you're the Vegas Falcons players, no way they just tried to do that to us.
Right.
Like, it's as simple as that. Like, there's no way they're disrespecting us like that. We take round number 1, but now we got to show what we can do.
Easy peasy for Vegas. Good read. King finding 3 of, well, really, he found all 4. He got the damage in his cap as well. So that team kill comes out. And now you start to deal with this offensive look. Very slow, very passive here for Vegas. Looking towards A. Good read from Witzel. He sees the shoulders from Envoy, who still just takes the challenge, wins it. Hydra over the backside of the top bedroom position, wins another, and oh boy, it looked like there was a perfect read from Vegas initially, but they don't win a single gunfight.
Yep, it was all one-on-one gunfights. It's as simple as that. You got gunned, you caught some bad god timing. Now Exodus is left in the 1v4. GG's, hold the re. That is 1-1 on the scoreline for the Thieves. They matched that disrespectful round number 1 with a disrespectful round number 2. But this time the gunfights go their way to tie the game.
Envoy getting that shoulder where he was getting chewed up, and he still finds the challenge over the top of the heady on the hedge and wins it.
The thing of the
it's like those are the moments where it's just like, yeah, there's a level of that, but it's
we gotta do it every time
the
we
other
get
side.
the
If you're Vegas,
I
you
think we
can't
gotta
lose
do it
those
every time
ones.
we get
Like,
those
you AR versus SMG, you're getting bullied by shoulders. It's just that can't happen.
Now LA back on the attack though. Not gonna go for the 4 strategy through bottom on the ground. We're just gonna take control of mid-map. Scrap finds the first blood onto Wixel, but a couple players from Vegas do sneak on by.
Yeah, this stun, I think, initially has Envoy looking to see who's over on the right. They don't expect that King was the one affected on that close left corner. So just a little bit of aggression here from Vegas will work out. Now they're coming back to the play as they're able to isolate onto Hydra. And there we go. Okay, nice little read from Vegas once again. A little bit of aggression working out and keeping Thieves just a little bit puzzled.
They just get through that A site, even with the first blood going in favor of LA. Like you said, they think that the stun is able to connect onto a player at bar, but he's already on the backside towards her Cabo.
Kevin!
So the Whom
Come
finds
here.
the first, Wixel there for the second. Then
You're both there
Effective
messing with
Trays
him.
on
He's telling
the
you,
back
leave him
end.
alone. You're still there.
LA Thieves not really worried about bomb plays or anything like that. It's just
Stop
trying to
talking
set
back.
up for the gunfight so far in these last couple of rounds. And Vegas are making him pay for it.
Okay, defensive pressure.
literally
looking
told
good
you,
for
leave him
Vegas.
alone.
This
He's trying to
time
sleep.
looking to
You're
get a
still
little
there.
bit more aggressive on this attack through mid. To whom able to get a read at least onto one Thieves member playing over towards the table. That's enough for King to try to take the challenge, but I don't think Vegas read how many Thieves defenders were there, and they will fall subject to the first blood.
Yeah, first blood in favor of LA. Information already gained onto Xnid. Now Hydra thinking that he potentially is going to catch a timing, but the Whom in the perfect position to make it into a 3v3. He is on 4 in a row. Remember, Xnid is still pushed up.
Scrap bottom hot tub in a little bit of trouble here. Damage onto multiple Vegas members, but cannot escape. Leaving Ghosty now by himself, 1v2 situation. Cannot follow up on the damage initially that he had.
Oh, no, I'm blocking.
tallied
I'm
by
just watching
Scrap,
CDO. I'm
so
not
this will
gaming or
reset
anything.
things completely, and the bomb is also
got it,
going to be
hold on.
planted here for Vegas.
I'll set stress.
Now in a 2v1, Ghosty left to clutch on up.
Huh?
I'll text it if I can start at 6.
How did Dahum and Wix
Look to you.
decide to play this? Dahum going to be pushed out over towards table, playing the timing, is able to get the info and line up.
What
the
is it?
kill.
Is it the iPad or the fire?
Dahum came to play today so far. He had his moments
The
in map
iPad?
number
Okay.
1. He ends that
Wait for my
round
ad to
on
finish
6
and
in a row.
Watching on the
Finding
Wi-Fi for it.
opening kills, effective on the trades, also getting the objective down, having the SMG in the back pocket to close out the round. Okay, Dahum, I see you, man.
You know, that's the other side about it. We haven't talked about this maybe since, you know, prior to the major, but, you know, Xnid has stepped up. He's kind of claimed the star role for this Vegas team in a lot of ways. It's based on the numbers. He's also just kind of looking at the cameras and listening to the listen-ins. He's been one of the vocal leaders, it seems like, for this Vegas team. You know, we obviously talk about Kicks being statistically one of their best players, but they need someone to step up, and maybe it could be someone like Dahum, who's on 6 in a row. Xnid, quickly, topside bedroom. Does he get a read and the player's down low? Doesn't need to. Wixel finds the first, plus the bomb does get planted in the same breath, plus a follow-up.
Hydra effective on the trade. Ghosty slides on in for the kill on the King, but the Whom and Wixel combined for 2. Now it's all left up to Hydra. He gets taken care
No, the
of.
iPad isn't blocked.
And again, Vegas off of the first blood. Plays it in man advantage.
It's
They
the Air
realize,
5,
okay,
right?
Thieves are not
Air-
sitting
the-
around
the
bar. They're
iPad
not
Air
pushed up
5th
to
gen?
the backside of their
Yeah, it's
combo.
not blocked.
Eventually, someone has to try to peek this site for the
23 with
defuse.
107 seconds.
And as soon as they
on
do
time,
that,
Damn,
Dreams are
yeah,
already set up.
29.
Vegas find the initial
I'm
2, and then Hydra left in a 1v2. Stands no
Huh?
chance there. Defense have been treating Vegas well so far in this
Zing.
round.
And, you know, Jay, I kind of want to get your opinion on this. You know, I think are, you know, maybe a little bit post-traumatically stressed by that round 11 from the grand finals where Hydra just kind of runs
All right.
forward into elevator, and
Hey,
it's just
we're positive
offensively, Thieves just
SR
can't get
today.
anything going.
Oh shit! I'm
This
Prestige
all feels
Masters.
like very bold
Oh,
play calling
yep.
out of Thieves
Yes.
in terms, especially their attack. It just
Damn,
kind
for
of
real?
is curious to see, you know,
Yeah.
why they're trying to do something so strange instead of just playing the more default,
didn't even know I
orthodox
was
way that we
Prestige
often
Master.
expect
That's
offenses to
crazy.
play.
Yeah, they're playing disrespectful search and destroy right now, and it's not working. Again, Hydra trying to slide on in for the first one. He gets taken care of. Scrap for the trade. Wixel and King and the Whom.
Brother.
Everybody from Vegas is just in a position to play trades. Like, LA Thieves are going one by one. We're having superhero moments, and unfortunately, none of them are leading to success.
Huh?
It's now Vegas. Now put themselves at game point.
It feels.
You said
like,
who's playing?
I don't even know
Yeah.
what. It doesn't feel
Falcons
combined
versus,
in the efforts
Holy
right now for
fuck,
Thieves.
the
Like outside of
Crackheads
the
8-1.
quad push
Yeah,
through
he's
elevator on the
cooking
first
right now.
offense. And I mean, every time that we've seen even Thieves win 1v1s, it has been that 1v1s. I'm confused. I'm confused on why it looks like they're almost reinventing the wheel here in terms of what they're trying to do on the map, and maybe a little bit is trying to like figure out something new, but it's not working. And Dahum is feasting. He's 8-1.
Yeah, if you telling me, okay, we went back to practice at the drawing board and search of destroy, these are the strategies we came out with, yeah, you stand no chance within Skyline S&Ds if this is how you're going to play. Now down 5-1, though. Back on the attack, full A control. They're just going to get that objective down. Vegas forced to find success on a retake.
And you've got an RC here for Dahum trying to clear some space. Immediately gets destroyed. Some damage has been tallied, but largely everyone stays fine for LA. Ghosty drops over through bedroom side. So now the post plant has to stay alive inside of this A plant. And a nice little angle there for Dahum following up.
Damn, bro. 10-1.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. How about Vegas?
What the fuck?
Big pop off here in map number 2. It's only their 6th map win, and that's the first one that looked as calm as we've ever seen from the Falcons.
And Dahum with a nice little smile gets a fist bump from one of his coaches. Lets him know, hey man, you just did your thing. 10-1, 10 KD. Vegas Falcons just
Apparently the crack line was pretty good this year or today.
Thieves, like, I know it's all cool. You lose another search and destroy, but it's not cool to come out and try to disrespect them on the.
They gave him some crazy shit apparently.
In the final score line. You need to improve in search and destroy, but that's not the way you want to do it. The troll in S&D, yeah, that's not it. Todd 1-1 is the series.
That was the word I was going to go to. It just felt a little bit too trolly. Like, I hate to make it sound so simple, but that just did not feel like the same way that Thieves had approached playing Atlanta at all in that map number 7 that we had. So crazy things. To whom goes 10-1 by technicality that ties the top overall search and destroy KD record, and it's against the team that just finished 2nd in Madrid. So I don't even know what to say. Let's just kind of rinse the floor and start talking about ball control a little bit before we're going to break, Jay.
Hey, this should be a fun one. Obviously, if you are LA Thieves, you weren't expected to be in this situation. You were most likely looking at a 2-0 going into a control that you usually don't like to play, but now Vegas have themselves an opportunity. They go into their best control map. Who knows what's going to happen?
If they find a way to beat Thieves, my PC's going out the window. Dask, back to you
throw
guys.
that white hair.
Vancouver beat Atlanta.
Make sure you film it, Alan.
This team is the only team that I've seen that can only win S&Ds. No other map
would be in control.
They can't even win every single one either. That's the crazy thing.
I don't want to take positive or negative away from you right now, Chris, but the fact that they're even able to win that map number 2 is unbelievable to me. We could see a 2-1.
You want a kiss on the mouth?
Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
I'm down. Win right now.
Falcons are in one with LA.
Send it to the cam.
I'm glad the caster said it before I did, because trolling was a good word.
Oh my god, I just caught it and put it on my dick.
Oh yeah, baby.
Thieves just like 4-hit underground and send 30 top hall on a flush. I was like, oh. My frustration is
how did
like,
map 1
I
go?
understand the Thieves where they
didn't
are
watch
versus
it.
Falcons where they are. Maybe I don't take this match as seriously as they should, but
was it
the one place that they probably should
Ty's S&D record?
I disagree with Alex.
He had a 10 point. Oh my god.
I still think
Dre has that nigga starting too.
100%.
I think. Or did you take him out for Big Joe?
That's where they've looked their best.
I don't know. I don't have him.
So
I'm saying, like, remember when you did Dre's lineup?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it seemed trolling.
Oh, so I got a new dragon. It's the Dainty Dragon and the Flame Knight Dragon.
Ooh.
Well done to the Falcons over in Saudi Arabia.
You've been cooking today. I see
A
that.
lot of competitive
I was watching.
I'm still waiting for my God.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had like double positive every single map, bro. Every single map I played except for Surge, I went double positive.
Yeah, we're on our way back from the mall.
I don't know, some of the rounds Thieves are just.
And then Junior's like, oh, Zay's alive. Zay's
They were making plays they
streaming.
weren't gonna make it like grand final. Put it that way. I don't know how to say it. Like,
let's
You guys
take a
are
look.
watching. What'd you think of the gameplay, huh?
I want to give some freaking flowers to the
Let's just
Falcons.
say my
you
wave
see
was so
the-
hard.
Unreal. This is round number
Did you
3,
see
so
the
that's maybe
vault
kind of
where
set
I
us
had
up.
like
The
a
first
Yep.
2 rounds,
15
I like
free
these
top
played a little
art?
bit wonky.
Yep.
They sent 4 people underground.
That shit was
It didn't go
gross.
their way, and then in round number 2, they also
And then
sent
the
3
dude's
people
gonna call me
hallway, just
ass.
sprinting at the
I was like, bro,
Falcons
somebody
players
kill this
and
motherfucker.
when they're on defense. And what do the Falcons
I
players
was
do?
not
Well, let's
missing,
get
bro.
into
Oh, these
it.
motherfuckers are giving him too much confidence.
Falcons
Yo,
players,
like
they
someone
don't
chow
take
him at
any
least.
I was
So I
taking
just wanna
a
talk
Bro,
about
they
the
didn't even
Falcons.
chow you after like what? Like it was like the
Defense
6th or
for the
7th streak.
I'm gonna go ahead and let
The
this
first
play
2
clip. So
kills,
they
I was
get
like,
the
all right,
timing here. So
cool.
what's huge
And then
about
I
this
just
is I'm
kept
gonna
not
open up the
missing.
minimap.
Like I missed
Is the
maybe a
fact
couple
that
shots in that
They
whole
don't get this
stream.
caught here by that tactical that gets thrown from the side of LA Thieves. Typically, there's a stun that comes through, maybe a nade to
Why
try
is
and
Alley
get some
Cat
damage
drawing
on some of these players for some
conclusions?
of
She
this
doesn't
information.
fucking play
LA
God.
Thieves doesn't get some of that. So what that does is allows 2 players from
So
Falcons
me and
to
you,
get across
2v4,
basically
a
and
women's
set
team,
up
we win.
across both sides of this A point. And the LA
Low
Thieves
key,
players haven't
that
played
shit light
for this.
work.
They're looking for middle control. Little do they know,
I mean, the
B is
Falcons lost to a
completely
women's
open.
team,
Somebody
so
should have made that
if
call.
the-
Number
if
6
we can
is
beat
right
the
here, but they
Falcons,
still try to make this play
and the
towards
Falcons
this
lose to
A
a
side,
women's
and
team,
they're not going to check this left corner. We're
I
going to
think
see
we can
that's
beat
going to be
both.
number 3. That's going to be King, and he's going to play his life here.
Well,
and
this
get
is so
open
embarrassing,
couple
bro.
of kills. So
Not
now
gonna lie.
the LA Thieves players, as they want to make it through and get
Like-
control of that spawn, instead they lose their opening cavalry over on the A site by not checking that corner of King and end up losing the round.
Falcons taking
Before motherfuckers trying to say, oh, that's sexist, this and that, bro. It's just facts.
It's not even sexist, bro. Like we've played with a pro
I mean, Ball Control, maybe
women's player, and she wasn't better than either one of them.
You know, I'm starting to think like I get maybe with Thieves, like just trying
and
to
it's
hit
not
some
even
stuff,
like sexist
we've
or
seen
something.
Reaction from players playing against Falcons and Search and Destroy. Like I think of like Beans.
Maven, you're such a
search,
handsome
sort of like,
man.
What are they doing?
I
it's
love
not
Maven.
Like, it's not necessarily like dumb plays. It's like they play it a little bit differently, and it's not like the standard or like orthodox plays I expect out of some of the other squads. So maybe
I mean, to play devil's advocate, she's not in the league anymore, but the fact that she was and we still shit on her, because come on now, bro.
We didn't even shit on her. We were carrying
It might be something like that. Like let's just try.
She is hot though.
Let's take a look here at our maps remaining in the best of 5.
Shout out her Twitter.
Skyline. So if you have watched Vegas Falcons games, some of the closer losses have been on that Skyline hard point. Now they're 0-16 in the game mode though, 0-17 after this match.
I mean, this is an opportunity a little bit for Falcons. I want to go back and talk about that red card just for a second as we head into a respawn. Fundamentally, they played that map incredibly well. It was just unfortunate because they weren't keeping up in the slaying category, so the trading wasn't going their way. So there's some opportunity for Falcons
pick
here.
2 maps, like
These are fire, baby. Thank you.
Maybe you can pull off and beat these 2.
Right? That's what I was thinking. It could be fun. It's time to find out. Shift, Study, it's your turn.
Should I make some chicken Alfredo tonight?
She made Bondigas.
Looking good with that wig, brother.
How would
It's 40. It's getting white.
how would I describe my Bondigas in English?
No, but he's right. Hey, if you're going to pick 2 maps, Jay, for the upcoming 2 modes,
Meatball.
these
It's
are
like a
the 2
meatball
you
soup,
want if
she
you
said.
are Vegas.
Yeah, I
mostly
know what
because,
it is.
again, 2 of your map wins have come by way of Evolve Control, but on the other side, Thieves have not played this map in quite some time, regardless of the
Yeah, it's
fact
like a
that
tomato
Evolve
blend.
Control as a whole has been
Well, like meatballs with
fuck with
rice.
Hispanic
over the
women
course of the last
sometimes.
month and change. And then the Skyline
No, what?
point, you have the most reps on. And
No
you're
pan.
with that pool if you're Vegas. The problem is,
No
I
pan.
Thieves
don't know
are
what
not
that
bad
means
at
by no
that fight,
pan,
so,
but no pan.
You know, it's not easy to build
I was
up
confused
the
too. No pan?
miracle story here,
Yeah, I
Jay,
don't know what
but
that
it's
means.
not a bad
Cook it
way
in.
to start.
Pot?
Because that Skyline hard even though they have a lot
Well,
of
fucking obviously.
find a W, sitting at 0-6.
If it's a soup,
If you
it's
are
obviously
Vegas
going to be in a
Falcons, you
pot.
are definitely circling this Vault Control is one that we need to take here. Going up against a Thieves roster, like you said, who prefer to play Hacienda, prefer to play a lot more protocol. We have 3 total reps
Look at
on
Scrappy.
Vault Control. Haven't played it for quite some time, and they're already starting off on the side that gives them problems. They don't average a lot of segments. They don't keep
If
up
the
with slate
Thieves
department
somehow
on this
lose to
side,
the
but we
Falcons,
expect
bro,
that to turn around quickly as they find
somebody
three.
might get
And
dropped.
so is the case. Unfortunately,
No.
the team they, though, has Ghosty and Exted playing from opposite sides of the
They should be
control
2 up
point.
right now, but
Exted able to take down Scrap
these motherfuckers
Box
wanted to troll.
leaving numbers a bit limited here on Thieves'
They were
second approach
trolling in the
over towards
search?
the A
Bro,
zone. Vegas does a nice
extremely,
job
bro.
kind of congesting both choke points, and that will work out for some favorable
Damn,
trades.
Ghosty with a
Envoy, last
sub
one
out?
left alive, surviving though, and keeping himself on the one.
Hydra went fucking bottom elevator on P2 for like a flank. Started shouldering for like a whole 2 minutes, and then dived and died. That's how trolly it was.
In favor of LA.
That's some real Hydra shit for real.
Whatever they want now. You have Exton trying to make the play through bottom vault. He finds the first kill, but the second
I
is
feel
locked.
like if Vegas keeps their roster instead of switching a player every single fucking series they play,
opens an opportunity
they
for
might
Vegas
be
to
decent,
reclaim the
bro.
zone. They do so swiftly. Little play from Exton trying to get into the LA Thieves spawn, though does get the
Brother, you
knife,
really
so
don't
that numbers
understand
for
how
Thieves
trolly they
off the
were.
spawn, moving back over to A.
Yeah, now you take Cat. You set up crossfire throughout this middle map. Try to extend the game clock with this final segment here at A. Great route on the cards here for Envoy. Catches the timing for the first. Potentially the freebie for the second, but Exton with the snap takes care of him and keeps the trades abound. But numbers in favor of LA. Gonna be able to set up the double stack. Time should be able to get extended. They're up by 1 life, make it none.
Yeah, Exton does get 2 from the high ground, just does not feel the comfort to
Why
jump
is
into the point to
Study
contest.
commentating?
Like you said, the extra minute
The
gets
fuck?
tallied. 1 life, though, is the only difference maker here so far for LA. As they try to get an early
What do you mean,
step
why?
on towards the B point.
He's a commentator.
Envoy staying safe, forces King to come back and rewrap the play.
Isn't
There you
it a
go. I was about to
different
say,
nigga?
these were the
Where's,
1v1s that we were talking
the
about that they were
British
missing out
nigga?
on the opening hard point. A big win there has Vegas feeling
I don't know.
comfortable around B.
And the entire time all those gunshots are going down.
Ant's not on the. He's not doing it today.
All the way through full, flanking over towards gold, and now influence
Ant? Nameless. My bad. I forgot there's 2 ants.
He's able to find one before getting
Yeah, I was like, Shotzi's commentating today?
Remaining, but this is where Vegas got to iron up. They're trapped in a base.
Hydra finds an opening. Vegas trying to work through the arc position. Witzel does well for 1. Tough gunfight with Scrap, and he's just tagged up too heavily. Ghosty comes back to play, finds the kill. Hydra still trying to finesse in and out of art, but Vegas actually reclaimed some ground here. 50 seconds on the clock, but this is going to be a 5v7 TDM with Thieves currently in the advantage with Envoy watching across backside of the Tiger.
Yeah, no more respawns now in favor of Vegas. Try to find one set of kills to go your way. Ghosty starts off with one on to next hit. They have info on at least one player sitting towards top bar. The nade not going to be able to connect.
Yeah,
that's round.
And Ghosty's already kind of shredded some of the Vegas members who needed to play forward as Hydra put some pressure on
Vegas
the zone.
clutch.
First ticket
Vegas
lost.
clutch.
4v2 though. LA is just going to play their numbers, and here they come off spawn. Hydra in the zone. It's going to force the hand of this Vegas defense. To whom? King trying to work this together. 19 seconds on the clock. Could be an opportunity for this Vegas squad to hold on. 1v2 situation. Ghosty moves his way in, but King backside of the van cannot find the shot. The Thieves will take the opening attack.
So?
Oh no!
Nope, he's dog
walk
shit.
away successful at least 4 segments to their day. If you are Falcons, I feel like the last time we watched them on ball control, they just always are going to their.
I think you're like so delayed.
Iron up and clutch on up from our side of the map, and that's usually never going to lead to a lot of success because one set of kills go the opposing way. Now you just want to even deeper in your base. You don't even have an opportunity.
They're showing the best play right now from Exnid.
So when you have players or at least kills going your way, we
I
have
think
to
you're
jump out
super
and take
delayed,
the
bro.
map control away from LA Thieves. Stop giving them so much time to push their way back on up and trap you again.
I'm 2 times
At
right
least
now.
you gave them a run for their money there on that round number 1. Only 4 seconds to make up for you.
Not bad, but it's still an offensive win regardless of that. Let's see what Vegas can muster here on their first offensive attempt. Talking about their control, again, it's not been great, obviously, but hey, if there were to be something to look at, they have won a pretty decent amount of offensive rounds when it comes to what they've done on vault. They have found maybe more success overall on defense, but not bad when it comes to being right around that league average.
Okay, Exnid
on the attack. First tick of progress, looking decent. Exnid, route up and over. Ooh, chased out by Ghosty.
Ooh.
Horror movie moment right there, but it's this back and forth pinstripe kill feed until Exnid has the final word, and Vegas can keep the offense alive.
Exnid's playing real good right now.
Exnid just stalling out time. Allows his teammates to get back to the play. Second segment about to be guaranteed. You have 3 players from the Thieves. Trying to apply
I swear they dropped
and
it,
at the
did
same
they?
time, Ghosty trying to develop on this pitch. The timing good enough for Witzel to gain the info. Sets up the whom for the kill.
Who else
the
did they
segment
drop?
does get
The
captured.
fucking other
Time does
nigga.
get extended.
They
But
drop
now
kicks
Elite
and King
have
of
all the
Booty.
back control.
Yeah, lots of time though. That's the biggest thing here.
Because he was booty.
And they try to stabilize. Find some sort of a setup point.
I don't know why they dropped kicks
Get the
though.
map
Kicks
back
was
under control
decent.
and
No, he left.
Oh, the reaction is the right one. Jay is
He left
LA
the
will
Falcons?
find every single
You
location,
wanna
and now
play?
they've got you spawning exactly where they want you to
That's
spawn.
crazy.
Outside P2, but Exton kind of slipped.
Something about, like,
finds himself
family
a kill. Now
issues or
open
some
the door
shit.
here for Vegas to move swiftly around the left side of the map.
Oh, and Exnid was looking for that one. It's such a big gunfight win right there out of Ghosty. Could potentially catch them trapped a little bit longer in the backside of the base, but up by 4 lives. It's going to be LA. Effective on the trade is the home. But as long as you have Hydra pushed out over towards gold, you know everything is safe at that B point.
Yep, and Scrap can just get onto the statue and finesse the heady here, no problem. So he keeps the cross safe, and now with that elimination, Thieves know that the only action that they need to really follow up on is this here at middle. Exnid also denied from trying to get a deep play over towards P4. So you're absolutely right. It's just been one of those things where Hydra's manipulating spawns, LA's keeping their awareness up, and they're finding the kills they need to.
Oh my God,
get this down to under 60 seconds before life lead.
No, and Hydra eventually finds the timing to strike for the first kill. The entire time, DeHoom has been trying to locate where Hydra is. Potentially he's able to catch the timing, but Hydra is always ready for the gunfight. Again, just staying alive in this position.
Dude, Hydra is fucking gross.
To make a lot more difficult plays or waste a lot more time trying to locate where he is. Final 40 seconds.
Well, I like this idea. Try to 3v1 Hydra out of this position while Exton tries to slip around back through Art, but they're going to allow him to regen. And now Hydra's on 5. He gets the information on towards King. Doesn't like the look of the gunfight, so he backs away as his teammates will follow up and find the kills they need. And Exton hasn't even shot his gun yet. Backside of Art. So the person you need to open the door and allow this 1v3 to happen doesn't actually work.
How does
out at all.
Exton
And
lose
now
that? How is that guy not dead?
Thieves know that he's playing inside of Art. He loses that 1v1, and it's just another moment that you sit here and just feel like you're hitting your
Right
head
now,
against
I'm
the
delayed.
wall.
Yeah, we just got to do a better job at finding that kill onto Hydra.
Dude,
Like, I don't even know if
that
he
was
fucking
crazy.
Like, he was
Hydra.
just so annoying over
All
towards
right, now they're
gold.
trolling. They're giggling
So
and shit.
nonchalant in the celebration there. Has to throw a little smirk. Like, I don't know what they're doing. They can't trade me. But it's like, hey, stop investing.
Ooh,
All
that
those players
pizza
trying to
was
take that
fucking
map control
bust.
away. You gave yourself an opportunity with XNID putting himself over towards Art. You're just hoping, okay, I'm in this position. You guys kill these players out of our spawn. We can start to work up on the B point. But they don't find a single kill in their base, and LA Thieves dominate on that defense.
Yeah, just another one of those moments that just
Can you hear me
on
on?
your temples,
Yep.
and you just have to shrug the frustration off. But now the
Just
Thieves are
grubbing right
finding,
now.
as they find themselves 2-0 up here in the vault control, back onto the offensive side they'll go. And Vegas just need to try to produce some sort of signs of life here. As their first defense was not bad, like you had mentioned, just 4 ticks had been allowed before. It came by way of eliminations, and it was a tight 1v2 to kind of finish off the opening round. Better opening action here for Vegas in the middle of the map, but they have lost track of what's playing over through poolside. And Hydra's now on 7, looking for kill number 8, but shut down, so no Hellstorm for him.
Yeah, I love the round right there to Hydra. You're just hoping that your teammates can find a couple more kills so you can put them in that little bit of a trap. But he's only able to find one before getting traded. The Vegas have already wiped off 30 seconds on the game clock. They're more effective on the trades. There's a pinch already on the cards here at Top Cat with XNID finding a double. You don't have a single segment to show for it, so if you're LA, you better slow it down.
Yeah, it definitely feels like one of those moments where, again, LA try to do something a little bit different off their break-off. Try to hit that long run, maybe open up space, try to get to B early, but it's not working out at all. Vegas clean in the kill feed, 26 playing 18, 35 seconds left on the clock. Exton's back in your spawn. He's getting to work, finds Ghosty for the another elimination, and look at the kill finishes. Vegas all the way throughout. Dahoom's on 4, King's on 2, Witzel's on 2, and LA backs against the wall here in this offensive attempt.
All right, Scrap finds a double though, so at least his teammates have a little bit of ground they can retake through the middle of the map. Just need to find these last second trades here. Exton still here to contest it. Only able to take out
Hydra. This is fucking insane.
Flies on in, is able to find 3.
Dude, Hydra is
First
so
segment is going to be
fucking gross.
guaranteed. The stack is already in. Time realistically should be extended, even though they're down by 6 lives.
Yeah, that trophy system will keep them safe from incoming nades. Dahoom trying to play from top balcony will find one, but it
The
comes
French
after the
man
extra
just
60
tapping
seconds.
butt right
Big
now.
advantage
Oh my
here for Vegas
god!
in the life count. 7 life advantage for them. Hydra still getting to work, cooking things over through square, but Wixel stops the play a little bit further up, leaving just Ghosty by himself, who cannot take the 1v1 versus Exton. 55 seconds to play.
18v9. Dahoom already behind the line, trying to line up at least a freebie onto the first.
How the fuck did he drop 10 and why did he go 10 and 1 with that kind of
Hydra
gunplay?
already gains info onto the third player.
That is
Have a
crazy
play
work.
towards Art as well. This is a scary situation now for Vegas.
Well, that's it. Clears a little bit of that space out. Now can allow Vegas to just focus purely on the zone.
Who else plays today?
Single-handedly clears the zone, but Envoy holds the position.
Us versus Rocker. I think Ultra versus I can't remember.
Thieves can get on to be off the spawn.
Oh my god, Envoy!
Fun and kills in your spawn.
Oh my!
Dylan fucking Envoy!
About,
Oh no, no!
I was
Oh
literally
my
like
god!
moving everything so you can get up to go get one.
Here in round 3, but it's gonna end in a 3-0 loss as LA.
Bro, this is fucking insane, brother.
Bro, I'm losing 10 to 1 right now.
Bro, get you a fiance, aka wife, that literally reads your fucking mind. I was literally about to get up to get a pop, and she just walks up and gives me
I
one.
read your days, so
You don't count, brother. You don't fucking count.
Why don't I count?
Moments where it could have been done a lot cleaner. Couple sloppy situations, but
'Cause
when
it's
they
you.
needed to tighten up, they were able to do it at
Because
the
it's
very end of those
Yeah,
last
it's
2
you.
rounds.
Dude,
Hydra on the
Dylan Envoy
defense
is
just
fucking
saw that shit?
gross
over
for
towards
that.
gold.
That
And the
looked
other
like
playmaker
me.
on the other side
That looked
puts
like me
himself
for
into
real.
this Tom's art, picks up
I
that
did that
aim,
literally.
able to line up 3 on
Saw
the
me
cross,
do
a
that.
turn and burn
You
on the
saw
Wizard
me
for the
do
final
that
kill.
today. What the
Envoy
fuck are
just
you
called
talking
game.
about?
Nope,
Vegas
no,
falls
no,
short,
no.
now down 2-1 in the
Bro
series.
said no.
It's just another example, another exhibit that you look to for Vegas, and you say you're doing so many things well, you're doing so many things right.
Better be the right
But when
fucking.
they
Bro,
have
you
to
were
deal
playing
with
a
difficult
private match. You were
situations,
warming up. That doesn't
you talk
count.
about
Those were
Hydra
bots.
I was playing a
You're
private. Is
You gotta
crazy.
deal with them. You can't just let them sit there. You have to take the challenge. You have to trust that you can trade each other out. You can't let Envoy sit up top. Not for that long.
Ooh,
Everything
you
was
did that
going
during your
so
warm up.
well.
Ooh.
It's another frustrating moment.
It was
But
not
for
a
Thieves,
warm-up,
like you
Versus
said,
bots.
breathing,
Ooh.
kind of earned
On
now
rookie
as the
mode.
control continues to
Ooh.
look like one of the best in the league.
That's just another game.
You're a
I'm sitting
hater.
Looking at the Vegas Falcons players.
I'm not gonna lie, that's what they look like. That's how bad you were shitting on them. I actually thought you were warming up.
Really?
And so I looked down and I saw their rank and I was like, huh?
But then once that player gets shut down in that position, no one else tries to fill that gap. Then they start playing real tournament.
My Dragon's
just
great,
sitting in the back of the spawn,
hey, I got us
waiting
some
for the
more league
gunfights to
points,
come to them. But when they come to them and then you lose them, you lose all map control. You're trapped into the back of your spawn. It's just not the ideal situation you want to play. When you find yourself by 6 lives, we don't have to play a tight setup. We can get loose. We can send players over through pool sides, try to overextend the flank over towards their goal. It's just every single time they're trying to reinforce their way through mid, reinforce their way through B Street. If the gunfights don't go your way one time, you are trapped. That's just, again, another situation where Vegas needs to learn.
It's just, and there's moments like this as well where Hydra just finds a miracle 3-piece at the last second on the initial attempt. A decent bounce back for Falcons. Again, they have like an 8-life advantage. And then Envoy just
Get that bread, get that check, and leave. Peace out.
Perfect shots.
Going with
7 in a row for Envoy. Gets it to a final 8 before the stack is in, and they win the round off the capture. And Envoy's like, all right, no sweat.
So I'm getting us some league points right now.
Good shit, Big
Even in
Zach.
those highlights right there, it was a 14v7 when Xnit slides his way through mid connector to find a double.
You need to lock
I
in,
thought
bro.
once he finds that double, you're shutting down the play already. But instead
Man,
of
shut
him
the fuck up,
taking
bro.
the away, he wraps back
You're
to his
the
team
leader,
at
you're
Lion,
not
and then
doing
he
it.
gets
Once my
the
shit's done
3v on Envoy.
empowering
That's every single
and
player accounted for on the side of
what's it called?
Vegas.
One of my dragons is done
LA
training,
off the
trust me,
respawn could just freely push
I'ma have
their way
first
on forward
place.
because they don't have to worry around or turn around because Xnit has wrapped his way back to spawn. Just
There's no good rewards right now, so I'm not
He
even
finds that
wasting
double,
time
pushes
like
forward instead of backwards.
on the
It's
fights.
Giving me
probably
free
forcing an
gems.
extra round.
That's the only reason I'm doing
I
it.
agree with you. I absolutely agree with you.
I think the next one.
And now we find ourselves on to map number 4.
I think we can easily get like 10, 15 gems.
A little bit as well. This is
I just
sort of
got
a map
3
that has been
gems
very well
for
rehearsed by
killing
Vegas. They've
3
had a couple of
gems.
heartbreak
every
losses
time I
where,
win my
again, they
shit,
get
I
to like
get
that
3
180 mark. It looks like they're going to have a
Which isn't even
rotational
bad,
win, and then
you know?
things just kind of go wrong. And I think that's, maybe the better
just
way
went
of
3-0.
building a synopsis for this Vegas
4-0
team. When
actually.
they're put into a difficult spot, they don't often work their way through the obstacles they need to put themselves back into control. It just, the game snowballs against them. We saw that right there on the first map where red card, it was like 125 to 127, and then 3 straight
I have
hills.
another
Vegas didn't find a single
24
point.
hours
So
on this
you just got to get going and like take your medicine, I feel like, for this Vegas team when they're put into bad
crazy
spots,
is that,
which
bro?
every team I think, has a protocol built for that.
Yeah, and it doesn't get any easier though going into a Skyline HP because we know how mixy of a hard point this one can tend to be. Obviously, LA Thieves, they throw it into the series because they have things that they need to work on. Their hold percentage isn't the best, their break percentage is the best, but they're always the team initially off the rotation over towards new. That was basically what we saw, a little bit of that in
Yo,
map
what do
number
I do
one,
with the
especially in the second
snowflakes?
half of the game, where they just started winning rotation after rotation.
Same thing.
And that's only going to be difficult, even more difficult now for Vegas.
You collect
because
them and then you get rewards.
so many reps on Skyline, one stat stays true.
If you go to
They are
events,
one of probably the
on the
worst
right
breaking
side.
team on Skyline HP. With as many reps as they have, they only have a 12% chance of breaking into some of these hard points. That tells me is either you're not winning your gunfights, we're not setting up team pushes, we're not communicating on how we want to break these hills. And on a map like Skyline, where things can start to spiral out of control, you cannot afford that to be the case here. Especially when you've played it so many times. Eventually, we got to learn, Alec.
Yeah, that's yes, correct. That is exactly right. And on the other side of things, there is a level of you look towards this Vegas team, and again, we talked about this a little bit after the red card. It's like, where do you even start? Do you work on the rotations? Do you work on the holds? Do you work on the breaks? Because all 3 of them have been obviously pretty miserable. But we look back over some of the highlights.
I don't
like we
have
talked
a
about,
common
it's one of those
dragon,
things that I
bro.
feel like we see this every single opening map versus Vegas. They start off so strong. They're staying at worst competitive or even with tough opponents. I mean, talk about, I think you go back, like living rent free in my head is that opening that they had versus Optic on Vault, where they were up like 100 to 5, and they still lost the map. Same situation here. They're up 20, 30 points at one time. They end the first rotation pretty much dead even, and then you just stall out and get absolutely ran through as LA just started to clean things up.
I think if you're Vegas, when you start to play these respawns, obviously a little bit more, having 16 straight losses at HP, eventually it has to turn around. But I think just such a small adjustment that they can make is their communication. On like realizing, okay, we got 2 to 3 dead. We trade out the last guy, we have all map control. Now we can take a deep breath, realizing where the next play is going to come in and set up properly around that. It's just once they get through that step 1 or step 2, step 3 and step 4 is when they tend to struggle. Step 3 is having to be, all right, second setup. All right, we get broken. Okay, how are we going to break in? Which is now step 4, which they never find success in. Those are the 2 things that they need to work on. Okay, everything that we got on paper is working for us. But now with the adjustments, we need to make them. And that's the only thing holding them back. I swear to God, Alan, these guys can shoot. They have some good strategies to search and destroy. It's just that second or third step in these respawn game modes that they are just having no clue what to do.
Do you think there's a level of kind of reflecting on what you're saying versus what we have noticed about Vegas and their trends throughout the hard points early, especially? It's just like you get to this point where you're Vegas and you're like, wait a second, like we're competing with these guys. We're gunning with them. We're set up well. Do you think they just kind of get a little bit lost in the macro and they just start to force gunfights because you feel like
I just hit this kid for
we can just kind of go up and square up with against these guys? But that's actually not really the case in a lot of these ways. Like we even saw in that highlight package a couple of moments from like Ghosty, Scrap are late to these gunfights and are still snapping 3 bullets into it and winning 1v1s. And it's just like, guys, if we just take a breath, take a moment, take a beat, wait for your help to get there. If you, for some reason, unfortunately, lose a 1v1, your teammates could quickly trade for you. But that just has not really been the case with this Vegas team.
Yeah, I think that goes back to what Envoy said in his interview a couple days ago with people not watching VODs. Because it's very simple. Like, if you're watching a VOD session and you're realizing, okay, we found 3 dead in this situation. But like for 1 player, we get that 1 player. This allows us to have 15 to 20 seconds uncontested. The gunfight's a lot more difficult for them, and we should be properly set up on the other end. But for Vegas, when you get to that mid half of the game where those adjustments need to start coming in, if things aren't happening the way that they expected to, like initially with players not hitting tremendously long routes, not setting up proper pitches, not being trigger disciplined in certain situations, then it definitely catches them off guard. We saw it on red card. Like you said, they were basically tied game until we got to that second half. You get over towards the P3, you win the rotation, you know that they're forcing towards the back, but then one long route comes and develop that you didn't see on the first half of the hard points, and it completely just breaks your entire game. Then people start to shut down. We start to try one-on-one gunfights. We throw every single ounce of teamwork out the window because we just got caught off guard. But you need to be able to stabilize that moment. Take a deep breath. Okay, that didn't work out for us. Let's completely reset over towards the next hill. That's the thing that they tend to struggle with, that they get chained on some of these money hills, and you cannot allow that to happen.
It almost feels like in certain ways they kind of get a little bit lost in terms of being too linear in the 4v4 moments and being a little bit too over eager to challenge in like those low numbers 2v2 situations. That wasn't the case when we got over to the search and destroy. I think some of you guys in chat probably are tuning in a little bit onto the later side and see, wait a second, they've lost 6-1 search and destroy. It felt trolly. That was, I think, kind of the word that you would use. I agree with you. I think David was agreeing with you as well. But in the same front, Doom was feasting. 10-1 is where he finished off after 7 rounds.
He has 13!
DKD record.
Are you fucking serious?
In that search and destroy. Now you just need to have strategies. The rest of this series, unfortunately, not trying to go to 0-17. Start your season in hardpoint. And I also think it's one like broad statement for Vegas. It's like, I think it's for all Call of Duty teams. Every single player, regardless if you're in challenges or not, you have to realize what's winning COD and what's useless COD. Like winning COD is situations where you're finding yourself not really getting kills and still finding a lot of success. I feel like the teams who barely have to find gunfights around the map are the best teams that we have in the game. Obviously, there's certain situations where you need that raw talent, you need that double to come on in. But the more time that you are not having an engagement, the better that you're playing the game. And I feel like even with Vegas, when they
bada bing, bada boom, bitch.
They're playing for that second wave of gunfights instead of playing their life a little bit more. We need to be able to relax, take a deep breath, slow down the game, realize our strategy to try to continue forward.
Well, the other side of that, just to kind of throw a second factor into that same point, look at a team like Minnesota, who at certain maps have gotten absolutely outslayed, outgunned, but they stay in a map at hardpoint because they're so good at playing around the zone. And that leads to an opportunity to where you can pull off these major comebacks, because that was kind of the staple for them in Major 1 qualifiers. They would go down like 90 points in the first 4 hills, and they would still find ways to pull out miraculous wins. So maybe some inspiration can be drawn there. Great break off here from Vegas. First 3 kills go their way. They have not seen Envoy yet, but he's kind of a non-factor in the play, and King will eventually find the kill. Good stagger here, as Vegas will be off to the races early.
That's a situation, though, where Vegas needs to be aggressive with all those kills. Again, you know, you don't have the preferred spawns for that next hardpoint. You find every single kill in the feed. If you take a little bit of mid-hallway control away, put yourself over towards top piano steps, potentially make the spawns a little bit more difficult there for LA, but at least now they're...
Hear me out. There's potential that they lose this.
Back in towards P1, but they gotta break it towards P2.
Yeah, and that's just one of those moments, like you mentioned, where you
not when
miss your
Envoy's
window,
doing shit like that. Oh my god.
It tries to dive into the gym. That doesn't work out. Envoy now is up and around you. And even though it's a good 25 opening seconds for Vegas, they will miss out on this rotation unless Wixel can do this. Finds a kill from behind, but instantly traded just as the hard point open.
Yeah, that's all you want to do on a map like Scotland. Being the team that's spinning in the kill feed. So if you trade out more effectively, you can secure this one for your team. You see Hydra finds the double.
So did you see how I dropped 59 on Skyline and still lost?
Yep.
Hydra's just having fun. I feel like every time I look at his player game, he's smiling from cheek to cheek. Tie game, LA Thieves take the lead, but Vegas, they're here.
Yep, Hydra does spawn up behind the hard point though, as LA will back up, give a little bit of space, and try to regroup. Vegas trying to work up through elevator and around the back stairs. Ghost has got a read on both players, and it's a clean feed for LA. Back into the advantage they go. 23 seconds still to fight, and Vegas are going to look like maybe they're going to get this one more hit.
Old for 15 seconds.
Take your time. Try to set up a team fight. There you go. The initial 2 kills go your way. Now you pounce until the last 2 players onto the point. But we get those kills just to think about rotation. Doesn't make sense. Another misplay right there for Falcons. Now
you know, the only reason I like the Thieves is because Dan Ghosty is on this team. And Scrappy. I love Scrappy.
I just don't understand how we're not finding someone like to move forward.
I like everybody on the Thieves. I just can't be a Thieves fan, you know?
At least initially here.
Like, I don't dislike anybody on the Thieves.
First 10 seconds will go their way.
It's just a fucking super team. That's why I can't be a fan of them. It's like being a fan of the Warriors in 2015.
And next to him is King. They've done well here in the first 20 with the whom.
That's a W comparison if you get what I'm saying. So.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
They can shoot. It's just about developing the strategy for the next hill. So 30 seconds here.
I don't think I was close enough to my mic. I was like,
With the second, to whom trying to fly on in to help his teammates. You get it,
did you hear me?
If you can find it, but
yeah, I
even
heard
better,
you.
you're still soaking up time and finding trades.
Now when you said it, I was like, I think I was too far from my mic. I was laid back.
But caught as Envoy now puts together a handful in a row. He's on 3.
Dude, Hydra is so fucking good at Call of Duty.
That's an idea. The finger is awful. That'll be enough for Thieves to get
He's like Zay at Madden.
a little bit of scrap time, and of course the advantage on rotation to do.
Yeah, that trigger finger.
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck.
Real slow and steady. Trying to line up that
He's
kill.
nervous. He's nervous.
Bottom bed, LA Thieves are to find every single kill on the back.
I knew it was coming. That's why I was like, Zay, you smell that? You smell that?
And now Vegas forced to try to break.
Somebody smell like
shit.
Looking to play this from bedroom side right now. Our Vegas Hydra has won this topside staircase, and we're just staggered. Ghosty Envoy, first 2 kills come through. Hydra gets a read that King has backed up. He gets the advantage on the angle, and he will win those. Now for Hydra. Back down to the hard point. Envoy with an he'll work out with combination. It's now all of a sudden you got Vegas lined up.
I thought he got that too.
Hydra looking for possible streaks, but does get pushed off. Won't make
if
much
Hydra
difference, though,
won
in terms
that.
of the game as LA find themselves just about a full 6
delayed again?
No, I'm delayed.
Envoy just died. Hydra's top bridge.
When you have
Yeah,
that much
I'm
time,
buying.
your initial break gets broken down. You have a second opportunity for someone to try to develop on a pinch route. Like all of LA were focused on top cobble. No one's watching over towards low kitchen. You can add someone out that way to potentially play for the spawns and at the same time for the kills.
Bro, I smoked my fucking headset, bro.
They're at the money hill of P4.
Dude,
allows them to have a 40-point lead and continuously growing.
Bro, you called me. I was like, what did this nigga do? He was like, yeah, I got off. And then he showed me the headset.
Yeah, sure is. Scrap has been the only one.
I was gonna tell you, but
many engagements,
I couldn't hear you.
13 working on his KD with 2 in a row. Trophy to keep him safe inside a hot tub.
Bro, chucked his fucking headset at the floor. Oh, good shots from Scrappy.
Oh, you saw it? You went back to watch it?
Oh my
Oh no, I told you to send it to me.
Yeah.
I'm about to find it. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
I'm about to find it right now.
Aggressive with their kills and Scrap not slowing down on 6 in a row.
I'm not the only one though.
Potentially gonna line up a couple more. You got the assistance out of Ghosty.
Guess who snapped their face cam in half?
Towards bottom kitchen.
Who?
You're winning the rotation
Brucey.
over towards P2.
Average
Every
big
single
Brucey.
angle is currently being cut off. Hydra, your time to have the field.
Formal
They only
smoked him
able to
up
take
after
down
that
one, but
He low-key would. It was funny though, 'cause he was low-key struggling to break it. That shit was strong as fuck. It took him like 10 seconds to fucking break it. Like 10, 20 seconds. He was there for a good minute, just fucking. You could tell he was struggling to break it.
Is
it all the way at the end?
Yeah.
This Vegas approach from up top.
But you gotta see before it though. Before I did it. Go to like round. Go to round 3. The beginning of round 3.
Yeah. I'm watching.
It's right after Joseph shoots Pred's body. I get fucking heated, bro. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Hydra's not gonna give this one up for free. He's only able able to take down one, but sets up his teammate in Ghosty for the final couple of 10 seconds.
That's GG's.
Now the 100-point difference in the game. Vegas found a lot of success early on at this P3 HP. Dahum finding 2 off the rotation. They should get some good time here.
Yep, this is the only hard point they found good time on outside of the opening 25 seconds on P1.
Oh, well.
And that's a hell of an opener. Envoy, Ghosty working together trying to break up this setup.
Are you not working or what?
Hydra now, putting through
Are you working, Zoom?
Good response, backside bar. A really solid look at that.
Huh?
As he finesses and turns it into more. He's now on 4 in a row.
Oh,
alongside him is Exted. Again, the SMG's getting to work here for Vegas.
What happened to the security job?
Made a lot more firepower to bring this game all the way back.
Huh?
My manager is not able to line up that 6 kill in a row. But this is another misplay right here to Vegas. We know that we're finding all the kills around Kitchen.
So I was coming in at 11, and he was trying to make me stay till like
it's like we're
2,
good
3 o'clock
in the
every
moment.
day, bro.
But when we have to think ahead is when we continuously are
bro,
struggling.
I can't work overnight.
Now even though you're walking away with this final 10, you are forced
that
to
is
break
crazy.
into the hill where you couldn't find any success last time.
I don't care, you need to work this. I'm like, you have 3 other security guards that can work overnight, right? Or come and pick up the morning shift.
Let's see if he can
I'm
find
not
a
working
and make Vegas
bro.
really suffer on
And it was
rotation,
like
and
for
that comes
2
through
weeks
successfully.
straight. And I asked him, I was like, I'd rather work,
so yes,
I can work a double morning shift or anything.
A little too
But he
late
wanted me to work double shifts on
They're
overnight.
working their way through Kitchen. Not a single player showing presence over
Hold up, I
towards
didn't
half
see when
flat.
you threw the
Sets up
fucking
Envoy
headset.
for the free double on the pinch. Now Vegas going back to old reliable. Let's work our way through bottom bed. Don't have an angle onto the player onto the point. A couple players from LA already sitting on the top side. Effective on the trade, 2-2 split. Now turn to a 1-on-1, but with Hydra in this position, yep, teammates will spawn here.
Yep, exactly right. And the awareness from Hydra is I know my teammates are going to spawn here, so I'm going to start to play forward, give us a chance to get some more time. Extent's weak inside of the closet. Envoy following up with extra damage, but Vegas still maybe a chance to break back through well until the green flag comes out, and it will favor that. Of
Shut the fuck up.
We'll go the way of the Thieves. 211 plays 124.
But that might be my favorite clip I got of you. I need to watch that thing.
These only need 25 seconds to close out this series, and Vegas forced again to find another break.
Trap is now behind enemy lines. It's just the matter.
It's not that funny, bro. I just broke a headset. It is not that fucking funny.
Bro, it's the way you stood up and just
stays alive. Backside piano. Ghosty eventually gets the kill. Back to the pistol. Team shots are perfect. And now Thieves once again control the favorite side of the map. And they
Dude, even the mic was broken, bro. Like the wiring inside the mic came out of the fucking thing, bro. Like the cover of like the mic like popped out, and everything flew out of it. Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
That will be the case. Tough scenes. I mean, again, let's just put this into perspective. This is one of the top teams in the game versus the worst team in the league right now. So, again, the results, I think, will pretty much speak to that. Moments where you look at these and say, what the
MIGO
hell happened in the search and destroy?
You're a bitch.
Business in both respawns. This is kind of, I think, what par for the course would have looked like here as we were jumping into this best of 5.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm looking at for the side of the V. Honestly, you want to work on your search to destroy. You threw in the Skyline S&D versus a team who has a couple reps on it.
Bro, Esme's reaction back, bro, she gave no reaction. She just looked at you and turned back to the TV.
6-1.
It's because she said it. She knew, like she saw it coming. She said, he said that she already knew.
You said it was gonna happen too. You foreshadowed it. You're like, yeah, I'm breaking my headset if Optic loses.
No, but I was talking about the what's it called? The fucking
Successful in the series and Vegas.
I forgot what it was. I think it was that round actually. Like the next round, I was like, if they lose this next round, I'm fucking breaking my headset.
Kind of revisit a conversation that
I said it. They didn't believe me.
When we initially had this 2-player lock-in with Dahum and Wixel kind of
My baby believed me though. My sexy ass fiance believed me. She knew it was coming. That's why she has the reaction she has.
Roster changes like that, where you're not, sticking with the solid 4. And I think there's a level, and we see this all the time. You and I, as challengers, commentators, throughout the elites, where it's just like there is a level of you're trying to find the right formula first, but the frustrations I think that are kicking up for this Vegas team are multifaceted. The roster in the first place doesn't feel like it's working. It sucks because your best player in kicks, he's been missing. And Exton steps up as soon as kicks.
Damn, I really did smoke that fucking thing though, low key.
You start to think maybe if Kicks was here, this team could maybe win a couple extra rounds, have a chance at a series, but now you're
like, bro, you gotta think how much power I have in my throw though.
Bro, because your floor is hard as fuck too, so you threw it on like concrete basically.
Yeah, it's tough, man. For this
it's carpet.
There's so many little things.
It's carpet, but underneath it, that's just hard as fuck, bro.
True.
That's either concrete or hardwood under your carpet, bro. That's like you throwing a headset on top of my apartment floor.
Hydra figured it out. He knows what he's doing in game.
Yeah, I still don't think we've seen his peak, but maybe he's getting closer and closer. No, I mean, this is side topic now, but I still think Thieves probably have the highest upside. I'm excited to see when they hit it.
LA Thieves dropping the search and destroy. At least that was.
Bro, honestly, I think I don't even remember what happened. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Controls were close. They had to clutch up.
You saw Draza shoot a body and you chucked your headset. That's exactly what happened.
No, I know, but like, I swear to God, you like, bro, if you rewatch it from like when that happened, my mind go like I literally, bro, I'm looking at the screen, I don't blink. I swear to God, I don't blink once. Through that whole round, at the beginning of the round when Draza shot his body, from that point on, I didn't blink until I threw my headset. I got so fucking heated. But I wasn't that mad though.
You called me and I was like, bro, what did you break? Because you left the Discord instantly. All I heard was you chuck something and then you left the Discord.
I wasn't that mad.
Bro, what the fuck? I wasn't that mad. I mean, I'm not that big of an optics fan.
I was trolling.
You know, it slipped and I fell on top of it.
Yeah, my big ass belly just went, huh? Nah, I wasn't mad though. You can ask Esme, I wasn't mad. Oh fuck, here she comes. Oh fuck.
He wasn't mad, he was furious.
Alright, bro.
He was furious.
For family. Agree.
2 hard points and they also
For familia.
control. 4 maps later, we are moving on. Ooh, it's clean there in LA. You see that, Dab?
Well, you see, fired up on one side and frustrated on the other, and dude, I don't know. I just don't.
Pause that thought. I got your scope play of the game. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Are you ready, Maven?
I'm ready. Get me in there, Chris.
Can you give me some play-by-play? We're end of control round 3.
Oh, look at Hydra's body in the third-person view. He's fit as a fiddle. He's obviously been hitting the weights. But no, this guy, listen, we have not seen his final form yet. I think Hydra is one of the biggest threats we have in this league, and as he continues to improve in this title, it's going to be insane. This sequence from Envoy as he kills the entire map was disgusting. Kind of reminded me a little bit of...
Damn, bro, that backward slide kill is insane.
These guys all have pop-off ability, and it's, honestly, I love seeing Envoy play.
Hey, look, it's the kind of headset I broke.
Almost like my Kenny rant earlier. I want to do the same thing for Envoy a couple times.
Is that really the
headset? He is
yeah.
Slack, and I'm like, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Honestly, bro, I like the Razor headset, bro. I don't know how to feel about those headsets. I've had one of them. I feel like the Razor that I have is just more comfortable.
How do we feel about today's matches?
I like the squishiness
in your LA camp after Madrid.
Today's match, you know, definitely trolling. For sure trolling in the search.
No.
No.
Why'd you waste 10 minutes of my life in that search, man?
I mean, that's on us. Seriously, you know, we were definitely having a bit of fun. One of the control rounds got a bit sticky because, you know, we were just sprinting around.
Dan Ghosty, you're such a handsome man.
He's so sexy. He's definitely the sexiest Harry Potter.
I mean, obviously, this is a very lopsided.
Come back to Optic. Nah, Thieves can keep him. Nah, he's sexy, but nah.
He's one of the best IGLs in COD right now.
Honestly, just
I
making
don't know.
sure that we're continuing
top
to
3
do
IGLs,
what we've been practicing, but otherwise,
Ghosty, Kenny,
that's kind of what I thought.
Lucky.
Okay, well, I'll take a different angle. Kind of
Lucky.
Lucky's a really good
IGL. I'm not even going to talk to you guys
Miami's
about that.
S&D has been looking decent.
You guys are worse than League at First Blood, Stan. How do we fix
I'd
it?
say Ken, Ghost. I'd say Ken, Dan, and then Draws, Loki.
Getting more reps which we've been
Yeah.
focusing on, obviously.
Have you heard their listenings?
And barring
Reminds me of you, Loki.
When we're taking it fully serious, we're definitely trying.
Well, I guess I
Except he's cracked. So.
Listen, Hydra comes
All
from a
right,
team
buddy.
that it seems like
What? If I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be honest, brother.
Scrap comes from a team that was
Not
kind of
cracked.
similar in a way. Like they
Okay,
were superstars
for
in their own right.
not including today. Not including today.
Difficult
No,
meshing
you're not
those
correct.
guys in search and setting them both up for success. Is that part of the trouble or not?
Today didn't count. You're facing a bunch of silvers.
Is less of the clash, more
They
so
were
than
all
the maps.
plat.
And just
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, no, nuh-uh, no. I saw silver.
You saw silver?
Yeah, the quality of the videos a little shitty. It was all silver players.
You're colorblind.
Stop lying. They were all silver.
You're colorblind.
Okay, I'm joking. I'm joking. Half of them were silver, half of them were bronze.
See you, bud.
LeBronzos.
Thieves still fighting to prove they are the best team in the league. They were one round away from doing it back.
Bro,
in
shitting
Madrid.
on
When we
fucking
come
6-year-old
back,
kids.
it's
That's
match
insane.
2 of 4. Toronto got beat down, but so did Carolina. Today, one of
They be shitting on 6 and 60-year-old people, bro.
I need Teach to lock in for me.
You need Teach? Let me look at my fucking run up real quick. Hold up.
Wait, oh shit, he has Slasher and what's his nuts?
Who are you
He
going
has
up against?
Slasher and Vivid. Milo.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official.
You're definitely winning, right?
Call of Duty League.
No, I'm down 10-1.
Are you fucking serious?
World Cup is an
Dashy,
official
Kenny, and
partner of
Abizi
the
all
Call
played
of
like
Duty
shit.
League.
No way you lose again. No way you lose to a four-person team.
I mean,
Actually, that might be
listen
better.
to
Yo,
this.
that might be comp, low-key.
Hardpoint kills per 10
No,
minutes, right?
Zay, listen. That might be comp because it goes off of team average. So if you only put in your 4 best players and they all fucking
That
cook,
might be cheese.
that might be cheese. He might have an advantage by only having 4 players. Who are
But,
his Who are his
listen
4
to
players?
this.
Hold on. Who are his
He
4
has
players?
Cammy, Vivid, Slasher, and Snoopy.
Oh no, he has 6 now.
No. No. it only
He has
says
Envoy.
Snoopy, Cammy.
Envoy, Kleenex.
He didn't start any of them.
How the fuck does he have Envoy? Hold up, how does he have Envoy? That's my team. That's my player.
You dumbass nigga, you're looking at your lineup.
It says Milo for me, bro.
You have Kleenex.
Brother,
Why
it
is my
says
screen black, bro?
Team Big Daddy. I hate the fact that I had to say that. Versus Team Milo. It says Envoy, Kleenex, Snoopy, Cammy, Slasher, Vivid. How does he have my 2 players? That makes no fucking sense right now.
I don't know, but Dashy had a 13.9, Kenny had an 18.3 in hardpoint kills per 10.
Oh, I'm fucking retarded.
Nice.
I was looking at old matches.
Yo, CDL
Abizi had a
Oh.
0.9, Dashy had a 0.4, Kenny had a 0.7, Teach had a 0.9, Lucky had a 0.8.
CDL champ and the
Hill time, Kenny had
Bro,
a
that
28
is
seconds.
cheese.
Yeah, I'm getting fucked because Kenny and fucking Kenny and Brucey played like shit.
And you can't take them out anymore.
I know.
Because if you take them out, it'll just count as like your overall, like because they were on the team at some point. That's why I had a 7. Am I winning? Ooh, I'm winning.
Return policy on this thing.
I think 24 hours.
Do I have to open this?
Yeah, you have to open it
I
first.
do? Okay. Hello. This is weird. You look great. It's a brand new Maven. Yeah.
My goal is to win plants and the fuses.
Skies dies, and then in a 3v4, effectively, New York Subminer slid on through.
I'm not winning on anything right now. But if Teach, oh my fucking elbow, oh my god. My elbow just locks hard.
Who's Ultra playing?
Ravens.
Teach really does pop off against them.
So if Teach pops off here,
Oh, yo, what could help you is Vivid, bro. Vivid is dog shit. He's been playing really bad lately.
Vivid's on his team.
That's what I'm saying. That's what might help you.
Vivid had the second most damage on his team. He had a 0.5 KD, but everybody else on his team went positive.
Womp womp.
34 and 30 seconds. I need Kenny and Bruce to lock it. If Kenny and Bruce locks in, I could come back.
Fuck that, I need the whole team to lock in. I have nothing else I could break besides, well, nothing, actually.
Yeah, I'm losing.
I'm over here trying to think what I could break.
14.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, I just need Teach, Kenny, and Brucey to lock in.
Shit, I could break my girl's back.
I'll break yours too.
That's so gay, bro. Shut up. He said
Thanos!
He said I could break yours, little bruh.
I'm a legend, Thanos. Dude, that pizza looks so bust, bruh. Cheese looks like Los Polos.
Yo, you just timed that perfectly. They started laughing right after you said that, and Teach turns around. That's crazy work.
Carolina taking the best of 5 to move on into the top 4 back in Madrid.
Yeah, this is Elimination Round 3 rematch. This was the end of the night. This was the final match.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a piss. Piss break. Piss break.
If Toronto Ultra is going to be able to
shit. Oh fuck. Sorry.
Ravens, so able to close it out in that SD.
These guys are like the same team for me. I think not when you talk about what they're good at and bad exactly, but where they're kind of sitting right now. Both teams that just are on the cusp of being good and great and battling the top teams, but like something's just missing, something small.
They're top 5, but neither team feel like they're going to win a tournament anytime soon. Let's start though with Toronto Ultra, because this squad started red hot, 6-1. If you looked at them going, of course, throughout the Major 1 qualifiers. On the other side, you're starting off 0-1. Does this get to their confidence? They struggled in the minor, they struggled at the major. What's going on with Toronto? Are they truly on the decline, Alley Cat?
They are truly on the decline. I mean, they're on a 3-series loss streak. They're on a 4-loss streak in Search and Destroy. When you're talking about what was like the best S&D team in the game, their S&D was so good that they're still hovering at 4th overall in the season. But in the last 30 days, they've dropped down to 11th. So clearly some work needs to be done in the Toronto Ultra camp when it comes to S&D.
And if you listen, it's hard to say like Toronto Ultra formula when it's a different roster, but like, you still have insight to play next time. Like you think back all the way back to Cold War, the success these guys found, like they were a good search team. The search has got to be better. I feel we're talking about that with a lot of teams that need to improve in search, and you kind of heard Dan Gosia saying the
What
interview.
you guys
it's just these maps this year.
Carolina Ravens trio.
Not exactly, but for search, like kind of, man. Like they're just very straight up. There's not a lot of room for creativity.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what I need?
They can be very entertaining. Don't get me wrong.
I need this shit to go fucking. Not go map 5.
Let's take a look at their opponent. Is Carolina
I would take map 4.
This, of course, is
No, I need a 3-0, bro. I'm trying to hurry up and get to Optic. I gotta go do laundry, bro. Man, that's not gotta go do laundry.
He's been dominant on land as well as online. Didn't have a great series though against LA Thieves. Finally, it looked like someone slowed down Teach.
I love
Fuck, he has Beans. I need Kleenex to go stupid. I need Kleenex to do better than Beans.
He was horrible this year. But no, I think when Joe and I would talk about players we wanted to see.
Yo, I am smoking his ass right now.
Question marks of like, why isn't this guy still good? I don't get it.
Shut up, dude.
We want to see him back, and he's playing so well.
Don't be mad because I finally have a good team, you fucking dickhead.
The only person you
the real drama though is on the guy bottom left, despite dropping 38.
Oh, you have a shot.
Pred's doing better than Shotzi right now. Nero's doing better than Shotzi right now. Draza's doing better than Shotzi right now. Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Draza,
Schmaza.
I personally didn't believe that was true because Gwyn was kind of the main slayer for this team, and he kind of needed to be for them to find as much success and respawn as they did at the beginning of this season. But obviously now, if they find themselves on a hardpoint decline and Gwyn keeps still putting up those numbers, it makes sense of why his competitors would start making that
Let's take a look at the hardpoints for this series. What routes will Gwyn be taking? Well, he's going to be starting on protocol. We're going to be going to red card, the stadium, for the second HP with a triple dose of protocol, I guess, across all game modes.
Just real quick back to that. Like, the fact is this: when you're down 100 and you're double positive, we're always going to look at it in question mark. We did the same thing with Celium for years. It just is what it is. It's going to be something we look at, problem. It is.
We got a 2-map best of 5 here, Allie. Who's better at protocol?
Who's better at protocol? I have to lean Toronto Ultra, but Carolina Ravens like it in the hard point and a little bit in the S&D. So this is a straight square up for me.
Oh, he looks hot.
So who are you going? It's your
Oh god,
Maven's so
I don't.
sexy.
This one's hard. They're straight squaring up. I think I'm gonna go with Toronto Ultra. It's their revenge. Their revenge. Why is the ponytail in the front?
That looks better.
Maven got her
I can
ass.
see your face. That was so mean. I'm so sorry. That was so mean, Allie. I take it back. I'm so sorry.
I'll gavel you, Alley Cat.
All right.
Wait,
No.
actually, can you
No.
gavel
Sorry,
me?
I got
Can you
excited.
gavel
I'm
me?
worried I'll break the glass.
Miles,
Oh,
Chance,
there's
take it away from
Miles.
us.
I was
I've
quite
missed
enjoying
this
that.
guy.
I was enjoying just how difficult that was to corral. Woo boy! All right, palate cleanser time, Chance. Here we go. Should be a great series. Two teams who have just had the snot beaten out of them. Who's going to be madder? Who's going to really hold on to this loss and not come out hot today?
Well, it's going to be a fun battle, and it's going to be good Call of Duty being played as well, so I'm excited just to be looking at the mini-map for these two squads, but gonna be
This is
fun
actually a really
bounce
good
back.
matchup.
The
I'm not gonna lie.
accusations have been out and about towards Gwyn. Envoy is a player
This is
whose
golden.
opinion I respect greatly, so I have to keep an eye on
The Battle of the
the flip
Blues.
side for Toronto.
They're both blue, right?
They need to bounce back after
They're
losing to
purple,
C9.
nigga.
Like, that is not ideal.
It's
And to
purple
me,
and
that
blue.
is a sign of
Battle
weakness
of the Blues
potentially
is
in the
crazy.
camp. And I know
Ultra's
they're mixing in
purple, huh?
things. Like, this is
Heard.
the second time they've played red card.
Hey, you
all
didn't have to make me
year.
feel like a
Map
fucking
one
idiot, you
series.
dumb bitch.
First time they played it is yesterday, so maybe they're trying
Have
to
you
work on the
always
map
thought
a little.
Ultra was
They got
blue?
handled
Were they
already.
not?
Again, that's me.
No, they've always been purple and white.
Concerned for the Toronto camp, less concerned for Carolina.
They've been
though,
purple
'cause
since
again,
Cold War, my
major,
nigga.
They handled Toronto, even S&D, in that series. So I think for me, I was just surprised to see the fans picking Toronto
What?
so confident.
Yeah, real confident. So, big question mark for me, Kleenex man.
I knew that. I was trolling, bro. I knew that.
Stinky yesterday.
No, you didn't.
I did know that. I was trolling.
As the rest of the boys
No,
of
you
Toronto
didn't.
find their
I
kills
was
and get
trolling,
themselves
bro.
in the time, that's a nice start for them there, Chance. The
Shut
red
the fuck
card
up, bro.
lows
Shut the
of
fuck up already. I was
yesterday
trolling.
already
I was trolling. Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I
map
believe
four, we
you.
get to that.
Oh, Teach!
Better.
Ain't gotcha. I wasn't. I'm
Seconds
just
as
kidding.
well, the good old purple color. TJ though, second 2-piece he has gotten this game. And he'll be there to
Keep
strip away
soaking,
the
Teach.
25
No, no,
seconds.
no, no.
Keep doing you,
Nothing to
Big
shy away
Papa.
from, and while Joe Deceives is thinking about the rotation,
Fuck.
his teammates need to think about actually breaking
Yo, he's
through
4-1.
on P1, and by the time he
He's
strikes
doing good
up
right now.
top, doesn't matter. Gets
I know.
gunned.
Oh no.
Hilltop Beans, last impact
Oh,
on the
thank you for
strike,
killing
gets
Beans.
traded out, but hey,
Oh.
did enough to get his team the final few
Oh,
seconds. And
Kleenex,
Toronto
come
has
on.
rotation.
They hold
I
it
need
now.
Vivid to go next.
Kleenex, lock in.
Goes the middle of the map over the top side we go, folks. Joe Deceives.
Yo,
ineffective
Beans can
still
flip
in
this
opening
whole
hard
shit on
point.
his head.
Still with the lead though, the Ultra boys, they're finding form when they can.
you have
There's a nice
Beans?
counterattack opportunity
No.
here for the Ravens.
Belon has
They
Beans. I have
lost it, which
Kleenex.
was the point. That
But
is
Beans is a
direct.
fucking
They
dog, so he
themselves
could
in
honestly
TJ
just flip a
holding
lot
on
of these fucking
Vivid
things.
now with the coverage. Inside's got to
Yeah.
find a way
Same with
in,
Teach
and
for
he
me.
may
Because I think like
just
half of them, I'm not even up by a lot to where I feel comfortable, you know.
Making sure if they're going for the
Yeah,
break,
I'm
they're
up.
rolling out
Like, I'm not even
any
down
sort
by
of
a
hero
lot.
play.
Like,
So
I'm
very
down by
controlled
one in
gameplay
almost every
rolling through
single
from Ultra,
category.
but unfortunately with the control, didn't
Teach
have
is going
any
stupid.
trophies,
There we
and
go,
the Ace from
Teach!
Gwyn, absolutely
I love
perfect.
TJ Halley.
Coordination from Carolina is there, and you
I'll
just
get you a
continue to get
6-pack of
covered by
crumble if
stuns
you
and
carry
nades.
my fantasy
I mean,
Teach.
that is just
Oh, he heard that.
almost rolling through.
He heard that.
He's
He heard
locked
it.
The moment,
Oh, he died.
the rotation
I
as
want-
This is a very strong protocol team.
Yeah, so far, so
Yeah,
good.
you're gonna get that,
Even going
Teach.
into third hard point rotation though, all the way to the Ravens. They're going to settle in for the tough winter the Ultra is trying to bring upon them. Here we go. The back Lone man now for the
He doesn't
Ravens.
die to that
Balls
nade?
in the
That's
back now for
crazy.
Ultra. An opportunity to turn it around and obviously change here. And finally, Joe Deceives starts to string a couple together. Now over to the point. Tej first man in, but Ben Mellons puts him down.
Yes, he does.
Oh my God, Kleenex is 11-7. He's cooking.
That's how you know
He's cooking.
because he zips down.
What is he?
11-7, no?
I don't know why that tickled me so.
7-11.
Woohoo! All right, well, up spirals TJ goes.
God.
He's still a spring chicken.
Win a
He's powered
fucking
away
go,
those quads up that
Gwyn.
staircase. And Joe Deceives, though, makes quick work of him. Joe's still alive at the point. Gwyn there with a dive. Nice timing, but great trades out of Ultra. Their map has been fantastic.
Not
so far.
anymore.
4 now for Beans, 2 for Insight. The ARs are hot.
Am I fucking delayed? Can you pause yours for like 5 seconds?
Get out and about quick, and Kleenex does get spotted along the way. The stun though helps him out, lands on Slasher's face, and now you're trying to break.
I'm tired of fucking hearing what's gonna happen before I see it.
Trains rolling through Toronto. If you break this, you're in a phenomenal position
P4
for the
just
game.
popped.
Gwyn and Vivid
Yeah.
though, holding it down.
Yeah, they
Before it says 50 seconds right now.
Pick up any of those stray
I'm
players
at
on the push.
51,
And here they come though.
50.
Vivid sends it to him.
49,
TJ
48,
go
47,
tremendous.
46,
He plays
45,
There we go.
45.
Vivid
44.
through the front
Perfect.
door, trades are there, and it's even across across the board. Last
That shit kind of made my wee hard.
And it's still going to be a contest. Someone wants the point. Can Insight win the fight? A shoulder or two. Reinforcements down the former Kleenex and TJ.
Slasher?
Slasher holds it all together, and the Ravens do not break.
Oh, that's a great nade,
Teach. That play there from Slasher. He basically is a 1v1 for the time, but instead of sliding in and challenging, wants to just keep things active for his teammates.
Why is Beans popping off now?
Cost you in the end, because Ultra eventually surge on through and get the break in.
Freddy's going crazy right now.
60 for Carolina to get back.
Nah, he don't even look like Freddy anymore.
Toronto Ultra continue to
Beans got too big. Beans got too big. Paul X.
Ultra's breaks are on point. See how they do for a hold. Joe deceives.
Beans got too big, bro.
Yeah, Broco going great. Ultra with a nice lead.
This motherfucker was like, the bigger I get, the better I play.
Not a trophy to be found, man. Beans now top grannies looking for literally anyone. Gonna catch Vivid out, and this is nice moves. Benjamin Beans, 14 and 8 on a 4 spree, looking to get himself some streaks. He's got the opportunity to keep his boys safe from this side of the map. Quinn's gonna check it slowly. How fast will he bang that door? Brilliant work out, Beans. That's a 5.
Yeah, no one was there for the trades either, so they knew he was up top, simply haven't been able to handle him. Finally, he's taken down, but that was a solid maybe 25 seconds of time that just rolled through there
going negative.
Ultra, and things get mixy on
one
the
kill to
map.
go positive.
Ultra do have the right side spawns for new, so they're just doing a wonderful
I just need
job of
Kleenex to do better than Beans.
game. And I mean, if Gwen's going to be sort of the man of the hour for the focus point, not even finding kills just yet. Ravens struggling so far.
That boy T.
Walk in clean.
Game right now with Ultra, they've got such a nice firm grip across the map.
Let's go X.
Flanks are going answered. All eyes are up and guns are at the ready.
Boom,
The boys are
boom,
looking
boom.
fantastic. Now
Let's
back over to
go
P2
X.
This was a good hold from the Ultra boys. Good breaks either side in the first set. Second set now. Get in there, lads. Tej with the early time. Tej, holding it together. Gets rid of Kleenex. Jonas Steve's now on the flank. Dealt with.
Keep
That's
soaking.
a good bit of time
How does
now going to the
Kleenex
Ravens.
lose that, bro?
Yeah, missed out on the rotation. And TJ going on a 3 spree is going to be well timed, but we talked about the spawn battle as well. It is going to be very difficult to predict who gets the advantage on this time. Ultra, only 2 players nearby for the moment for the break, and they're sending it in straight away. So uncoordinated on the push, but if Insight gives you 2, you're going to be right there. 20 seconds
Bro,
left
why is
on
Kleenex the
time,
one
and it
fucking dying
continues
every
to
time
be
they fucking
mixy.
push?
By the looks of it,
Stop
Carolina
sending that
chalking up
motherfucker
and
forward.
hitting
Bait
that
for him,
rotation as
please.
well, and trying to contain these players before they make it across the
There
map.
you go.
But they're losing
That's
some
one.
reinforcements.
That's 2.
And he has time.
Carolina, they at least spawned up at new. That could have been dangerous.
Oh yeah, I don't quite know how
Vivid's
the
playing
inside
like
2P
shit.
set, but you'll take
Slasher's
it.
playing like shit. We
Gwyn
love it.
down, Jonas, he's right in. He's starting to get things going. 12 and 16, a little slower there in terms of how
David 14 and 18.
Joe now cooking in the back line, trying to get his boys in. Tej finding kills as he does.
Hey, boy, Tej!
Nice
Let's go,
Tej.
Tej.
Little corner to be
Cool little
found.
twofer
TJ
for your
winning
fantasy.
theirs. These kills are not useless.
we're
These
loving
kills
it.
are keeping
And he's
everyone
got a
on the
minute on
inside.
time
Do what
already.
he can to be an anchor in the back line here.
Let's,
Is this gonna give spawns? Yes, it does. That could be a massive turning
Let's
point.
start figuring out how we're gonna send him to that crumble lineup.
Well, he got him the spawns, but you see the feed. Vivid picked up the 2 players in the middle of the map.
I'm a DM him on Twitter.
Heard, yeah.
Vivid still up top in the power.
He knows Migo. He knows Migo.
Insight just knows it.
Yeah,
Not a lot of
exactly.
wiggle room for him to
We haven't
go
posted in
anywhere,
about a
so
month, but he
Carolina
knows Vigo.
holding it down from the front. Vivid dominating the power positions in this moment.
He pisses on
And
Joe
it seems
here.
like
Watch
Joe
this.
deceives his entire
Oh, never
perspective
mind.
all game long. Everywhere he goes, a stun grenade is there to
pissed on
beat
him.
him. And as he drops down low,
Oh, Jesus.
waits the big gunfight, but
He's
here's
got
more
pissed
stuns
on.
and more nades to slow this man down.
There they are. Team kills coming in. That's going to be an awkward finish for the fight, but Ultra still walking away.
Wow,
with
Beans kills Kleenex. Wow. Tell me Pelon just
Ruin his KD.
Tell me Pelon just fucking isn't here.
Take your pick, boys. So far, 2 down.
Vivid just killed himself.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah,
That's good.
He's negative now. What the fuck?
Over on that section, so messed up the movement just a little bit. Maybe the Omni forced him into a slide.
Damn, 21 and
Split
16 is a
spots
crazy
coming through, maybe
KD.
an opportunity for
And
the break, but
Kleenex
frankly,
just keeps
not
dying,
even.
bruh.
Ultra on
Like,
this
fuck
alone
off,
person
G.
Run away with the game, and if you didn't know how P4 plays, both Insight and Beans had the Jackal in.
Oi.
Doesn't matter the adjustments, or the attachments, rather. That gun is OP.
Well, it's doing good. Back over to Beans inside Granny's. He's been having a lovely time, yeah. And this seems to be the go-to for every single, you know, P4 to P1 rotation. You find him over there getting kills. Over to inside.
Oh my God, Vivid, your dog's
one there on a Vivid again. Wow. Jackal in hand picks up an AR.
We're getting shit on by inside like that. That is actually insane. Holy shit! 24 and 17, 25 and 17. Why is it that after I trade him, this motherfucker's cooking?
Insight's going stupid right now.
I mean, this is looking hopeless. Yeah, Insight's just big chilling. I mean, he
Motherfucker averaged 20 kills. He averaged 20 kills when I had him.
Opens up the power position, gets you over towards that time. Beans over here attempting to be a nuisance, but Carolina finally able to find a degree of stabilization and get in towards the time. There's no flanks rolling through. All the guns going to be coming. Gunfights to the front.
Way up front. Nice last bullet there.
Dude.
Oh, Kleenex, they're just walking right into him. Finding a couple there. The final 10 seconds on P1 is great. P2 all secured right now for Ultra. They're going to move across the top side of the map. And my word, what a fantastic turnaround from yesterday's performance. Joe, he's clawed it back. Will he finish the map positive in the kill?
He's +6, +5, +4, going +5.
There's absolutely no need to, Joe, to see.
Oh my God, what the fuck are we doing?
So he's opening things up for the boys, but this is looking like just a victory lap moment. Carolina Ravens, I mean, I don't know how many good plays they were able to find the entire time. A couple pieces from TJ here and there, but I think ultimately outside of 1P3, Carolina.
Oh my God, Teach!
Nothing, but there goes Teach.
Let's go, Teach!
When you need him most, he's trying to keep things alive.
He's dead.
There he goes again. All right. We've seen
yep,
wilder
look
things
at those
in
nades.
the CDL. This would be up there.
Look at my dick and balls.
Ravens, you've not
Look at my dick and balls. Oh, he missed shots. He's checked.
Can you hold
Yep.
this and win the rotation towards P3? The answer is actually maybe. Oh, Gwyn.
Good thing we don't give a fuck about who wins this.
Gonna be a tough one.
Nothing will be broken off of this series.
No headsets will be broken this series.
I don't even have a headset anymore, so I can't even break one if I wanted to.
Fantastic.
Yeah, more or less beatdown. Exact type of response you want to see out of the Ultra camp after how they played against C9 just yesterday, and very well played map. I think both P4s that, one, they just out-rotated on the other second go around. They got there first, Insight and Beans pulling out the Jackals, making sure they can hit down low as quick as you need, and then they held it for a virtual full 60, so fantastic kill there. And then on the first P4, the one where Carolina could have gotten back in the game, well, they simply broke you down. So I think Ultra, certainly a team that knows if you can handle P4, you're going to handle the map time and time again. Across the board as well, damage flowing there from Ultra, kills flowing as well. Joe deceives, if we had a stat for the amount of damage taken, he would have topped the lobby.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Great effort despite what.
Hey, good damage from Teach, good time. I'm not mad at it. He's got time, he's got damage.
Take care of the Ravens there in our first half. Protocol goes to bed.
Bro,
now we'll see it again in control.
Draven's beating Wayne right now.
Before we get to the highlights, and
yeah,
what? 8-3.
Damn. It was non-stop action. It was certainly putting the pieces together, and again, I'm just gonna
same thing with me and Pelon, 8-3 still.
Bouncing back off.
Well, I don't know, cause Beans just went fucking stupid.
Playing this good against the Ravens.
He's gay as
We
hell.
gotta wait till this series is over.
And I would say maybe there can be some concerns.
Because I don't know
Dude, if Dre beats Wayne, that helps me.
Why?
Because then me and Dre will have a tied record, and Wayne will be 4-2.
Recently, they've been struggling more and more.
But if Brucey and Ken lock in, or Teach has a really good search map, and Vivid and Slasher play like shit, I might come back just with Teach going stupid.
That might be cheese, bro. Only having 4 players.
Without question,
Teach has always been good at search, though.
Yeah, it was. I mean, whether it was trades or.
Am I wrong?
Kleenex just finding form after yesterday. Good for him.
No.
Most of his kills are AR based.
Oh, this shit was crazy. What a snap from Teach.
I don't know if he was shooting bodies or if he shot the trophy.
No, he shot the trophy.
Getting a bit warmer, getting a bit hotter now in the lobby, and Ultra starting things off with it.
I don't know. He did piss on him.
Lead there is going to certainly help their case.
He did turn on it.
Right now, who knows what we're going to get? TJ Ailey, obviously the demon when it comes to S&D. But before we get to that, folks, we've got some.
Hey, they even
to show.
said it.
We love a whoopsie here in the CDL. And what happened here? Oh, it's a trophy kill. Absolute classic. Thanks, Beans. Cheers, mate.
This is the one I didn't want to see. This is just.
How do you manage
Jesus
to do that?
fucking Christ.
Vivid is
oh
so
my God.
Kill there. Joe Steve's getting tapped in the back of the head by Kleenex. Plenty of oopsies. Some worse than others.
TJ, I will give you a crumble cookie lineup. Look at me. I saw you look at me, TJ.
Before we get to the game flow, which was open and shut.
And again, the open and shut.
Your fantasy coach expects nothing but the best.
P4, the P3 to P4. That is
Don't disappoint.
Getting there first.
I'll touch you inappropriately.
One of the easiest ones in the game if you get the full setup on it, but they only got 20 seconds, and Ultra were there to match them with the same amount of time, so they nullified that first rotation. And if you look at the second P4, the P3 to P4 at the end, Ultra got there first in dominant flatline Carolina.
Yeah, that P3 to P4 really fucked Carolina.
Breakthrough on that one, so that is where you can set.
If this gets the red card,
protocol. But to answer your question, Miles, I'm very excited for the S&D because these are two very good teams, and if we're looking at the potential weaknesses in the Ultra camp, S&D has been a problem. They are on a 4-loss spree for it. 2 of those losses, by the way, did come by the hands of the Carolina Ravens. They lost round 11 and a round 10 when they met up at the major. So we know it's going to be competitive, but Ultra, these are the types of teams that you're going to need to beat in this game mode and make sure that it is your absolute best.
Yeah, well, we'll find out if it's going to be that in a second. But yeah, red card S&D is going to be a good one. Plenty of red cards so far here in the Black Ops 6 season have been bangers, and who knows, man? Who knows? This could be another. I'm not willing to promise anything whatsoever. But what I am excited for, though, is TJ Haley taking on Joe Deceives here. We've got some nice looking stats for both of our boys who have been very, I think, you know, dangerous players, Chance. I mean, Joe's been a welcome addition to Ultra, a little slow in some of the maps, but again, a very, very explosive player. And Tej, what more can we say about Tej? Maybe brought up a ton of good stuff about him being lovable, very friendly, a compassionate man, and presumably a very generous lover. But right now, Tej is just a fantastic S&D player.
And he's a great person to be compared to as well. So if Joe Deceives is getting this side-by-side graphic, that means he's doing things right as well, but very comparable stats. Straight down.
Shut your bitch ass up, Zay.
Maybe just being a little bit more active in the kills column, but I'll keep chirping it for Joe Deceives.
I'm just kidding, Pookie. I'm just killing.
Players in the game, specifically for S&D. He's getting the bombs down like crazy. Anytime Ultra wants that to happen, he'll get it down. And
sure, I'm down.
From Hacienda, he doesn't actually just do all of the default plant spots. He will plant in situations to allow his teammates to clutch. So even for the little things, he'll give you a little something extra. Joe Deceives is, you know, it's a weird thing to say at the pro level, but he is an intelligent player, and there is occasionally a shortage of that amongst the S&D players we have.
There are levels to intelligence at the pro level, is what we're trying to say. Yeah, Joe's
some people don't know where to plant on vault, is what I'm saying, and Joe Deceives just doesn't have that issue.
Well, Beans at the major was solid as you could ask for in the search and story. 2 clutches to his name in what felt like quite a short tournament for them out in Madrid. We'll see if things can change coming in a major 2, but until we get there, let's get through round 1. And we're going to meet up in the middle of the map and say, hi Leo, nobody knows Tej. Get some damage, no kills. The opening exchange was a fun one indeed. And Gwyn, well, he takes the lead there for the Carolina boys in the life department.
Hey, this is where Carolina had their success. Slasher always going to be playing over towards stage or lower A. Inside does get caught in the flank, and this is shaping up to be dominance, but TJ and Gwyn always working through middle map and ticket. And able to mix things up depending on what he wants to do. Watch the flank, help the boys in mid, help Slasher over towards field. So it is a standard setup from Carolina, and they simply do it the best. Beautifully orchestrated.
Fuck, Vivid went stupid that round.
Started things off nicely again. These are the sort of 2 top sides of the attacking and the defending sides. You see the AR players up there typically. Lovely long line of sight, able to pick up those little trades, able to catch those errant players out as they're trying to make their way forward. We've seen those positions get kills mid-round, late round, early round, you name it. And the Ravens start things off good. I mean, confidence boost after that hard point. Ultra now on the attack.
And this might be tough to tell. Beans is the guy over towards B, so I assume the action's going that direction as well. It's not an insight light flank watcher. And yeah, here comes the absolute hit towards the B site. TJ, Slasher in the back. They have a little bit of support, but Slasher might not need it. There's the first blood, and that is going to stop Joe Deceives in his tracks.
Yeah, good work out of Beans, though. A little bit of space to work with. The TJ hops into the fight.
No, what?
Man Beans finding those kills. 2 on the round already. Vivid still has everything to throw here at this bomb site. Will he be able to get the damage? He does. There's no follow-up. The stun will at least slow Beans on the health regen, so he's sitting on 64 for a moment longer. Insight trying to help out. Gwyn in the close corner. It's 2 ARs. Taking on Gwyn right now. Vivid on the reach out. Gets himself into the site, causing some damage. Oh dear, chances of retreat here from the Ultra boys. They've given up a lot of space. Is it enough to get in the sight? 20 to go.
This is fine. You want to give up the space because you just know you can check bomb very easily. Slides out, gets the clearance, insight turning heads. Beans, he's on a head on a swivel as well, but he's gonna be tagged up, and there you go. Maybe your instincts were correct, Miles, to not back that far down, but frankly, I thought Insight should have backed up even further. I'm not gonna lie, but a very nice retake.
That's crazy
on
work.
the B site. That is very difficult to do. Vivid and Gwen pulling off a little bit of magic.
I think there might have been an opportunity there where the guys did think, oh, maybe we are too far from the bomb site, let's get in there. And just unfortunately, you know, Beans managing to get on the inside, or sorry, Insight getting on the inside of the mail room, that might have been the decider there, but hey, kudos again. The Ravens with another good round, a very tricky retake on B.
And the hesitation always kills you as well. So maybe even a moment where Insight gets Gwyn tagged up one shot, send Beans that direction, but it's a 2 AR players trying to stave off the pressure of a guy like Gwyn running at them. So not an easy feat in the slightest. Vivid, by the way, is still a perfect 4-0, just keep it in the back of your mind. Because he does have the RC car, and you might hear that thing zipping around here shortly. We'll test the driving skills. Not great. He lives in Charlotte now. I've been there. Not the place to learn.
No, not great. Well, maybe we'll see another one of those later on, but that one barely got out of his hands. I wonder if that even caused damage. It was so close to him when it died. But TJ being the front man right now, he is the one Raven amongst the Ultra boys right now on the minimap. And he's waiting. He's got himself a prime piece of position here. We're not giving it up.
This is the Raven special. It's 42 seconds left on the round. I don't think anybody's shooting bullets yet. It's just silent. They're not even shooting. They're just letting him cross and getting the intel. Yeah, finally someone shoots their gun and Gwyn just gets caught. Yeah, main advantage. And there is not a lot of time for Carolina.
Nah, we're in the red for sure. Teach. We'll take it. Trades are still going on. 2v2, 20 seconds on the clock. Beans could absolutely end it right here and now. The bomb is down on the ground. No one there. Teacher's got to recover. Can he win the fight? The answer is no. Ultra play the Ravens very patiently. They get on the board.
I mean, that is so stoic as well. And the fact that, you know, Carolina weren't really forcing anything until they absolutely had to. It's not like positions are getting revealed. I'm thinking with TJ up top, someone needs to get intel. Because, like, Beans was directly underneath Tej. And maybe you get him tagged up, half HP, let TJ find the blood. But Carolina simply too slow. And well, Gwyn's the first player that wants to make a move. But Beans is able to just read him. And it's not like Gwyn had a ton of help on that section of the map. So not an ideal round, but Ultra just playing their opponent happy to be patient.
Will they be patient in this round, though? Again, this is 3-1. And they are flying towards A. Haven't met the usual nade interference here by the step, so they might be pushing forward with a little bit more confidence, knowing that the Ravens aren't here. I think we might have seen Vivid there. Yeah, Vivid's backed on up. Beans in a position to maybe get some damage down, but good shots out of historically one of the more accurate players in the league, and Slasher backs him up there. It's a lovely first blood.
Yeah, just great coordination. The teamwork always there from Carolina. Vivid gives the call. Slasher there to finish him off, and I think it was a jump scare for Beans as well. But plays being made. Jodeci is looking to find routes. TJ doing the exact same thing, but now in a 2 versus 4. Ball's in Jodeci's hands, and he just gets cut down. He picked up one in the feed before he fell, but the trade's instant. That's around for Carolina. We're outside of TJ. Singular kill in the middle of the map.
Dude, Vivid is going fucking dumb right now.
KIA stat.
Zo, I thought Vivid was ass, you fucking liar.
Carolina, you know what
he is
going to be. That doesn't mean it's easy to stop.
No, you're a liar.
If anything, harder to stop. Easy to read, difficult to deal with. And the Ravens starting to come to life here. Hardpoint wasn't so kind to them on that protocol. Next time we see them play a hardpoint in this map, it will be on a red card. Big A defense here for Ultra. Already past the site. No one really at home for B. Beans will be there in a moment though.
Dude,
well, there's the first blood, able to just pick up a TJ towards the middle of the map. And yeah, bodies are falling. And Slasher, meanwhile, was feeling the pressure on the outskirts of the map, and he knows he is being hunted down. Joe Deceives gonna be looking for him. Kleenex has the trap. Beans, easy reads on the flank. Gwen can't buy one on that section of the map. And Slasher eviscerated. They're on Ultra. I mean, that's perfect. Get the first 2 bloods and then calculate it on the final few players. And sending Gwyn on these flanks is not ideal because Beans is just picking different spots and different corners to hide in.
So, man, why do you look so
Location
upset?
game, methodical S&D being played. Neither
I'm
team
not.
throwing away a sizable advantage. Potentially, the 2v2 retake from Vivid and Gwyn might very well be the difference maker on this show.
And that, yeah, one of the most impressive ones we've seen yet. But this is good search and destroy. We told you at the start of the series, folks, there was going to be good card. Those minimaps. It's a piece of art. Kleenex. Oh, that's a lovely bit of intel. Will that stick? No. Good throw, though. Nice attempt. Gets out like a light. Vivid trying to reposition quickly to help out, but Joe deceives you, your bomb carrier. He's made it close enough towards the bomb site. Vivid backs on up. You've got the intel. He's there. Joe's going to take the fight before getting the plant. I love this. Will you get the kill? Oh, he's a slippery Vivid.
If he gets that kill, I think he could plant for top office, but as soon as that like slips through, if you're gonna plant, it has to be safe, and the angles he's dealing with are not fun.
Oh my god.
Need a trophy. I think enough has gone by. There's some teamwork for the first blood, and a pinch developing, but the pinch might be too late. Slasher trying to flank.
Oh my god, Joe.
He gets there, everybody is dead.
Oh, the battle of the A bomb site is not over.
Oh!
A slasher snaps.
Thanos.
Kleenex will be able to get the bomb down, but Slasher down, making a case for it. Coverage there from inside.
Oh my
Slasher,
god.
one more.
Oh no!
How close he came.
He
to a
almost had the
vicious
4v1 ace.
But Ultra keep it all together.
That's crazy. It's,
that would have been insane, though.
They actually read the sidewall kid, so his heads-up awareness as well. And maybe Kleenex
Oh, the fact that he got that close to do it.
No, he absolutely did not. Insight just fried him in that moment. Shout out to the headshot multiplier. That's a crazy gunfight win.
Yeah, the POV from inside there shows it. It's such a high ground is one thing in this game, but the headshot multiplier in COD or what the last 3 games, very, very helpful. Brilliant round for Ultra to get the equalizer in there. Attack now, Ravens. Where will you go? It looks like a B hit potentially, but we might be causing some noise at A before committing. Gwyn's got options though from here, Ticket.
Well, this is back to the stock and standard. So no aggressive flanks rolling through. You see Jodeci is mixing up the angle, so he effectively can call out everything towards B. And so Beans will be jumping back and forth depending on where they're expecting the pressure to come from. Carolina, once again, just sort of trying to toy out, see what information they can find, but no flanks rolling through. It's a standoff. It's a true standoff, and yeah, there's the first blood.
Joe holding it.
TJ.
Oh, the time and Joseph finds Gwyn as well. That is disgraceful. Say goodbye to the submachine guns of the Ravens for this round at the very least. Now Vivid and Slasher will have to bring their aims
Can you please lock
to
the
the
fuck in,
game,
bro?
and that is helpful though. They've picked 2 magnificent fights, and now Beans.
Hey,
In a
Zo.
1v2, they're looking for the
Can
bomb
you lick
recovery,
my
and
dick and
surely you
balls?
know.
Hey, Zane.
Can you lock in?
I hear you like him young.
You're winning.
They had bombed down, so Jodeci
Alright,
tweaks
dude.
and tries to run through mid.
Don't
to pick up a
forget,
trade,
you were the
but
first person who said
plays
we
into
said
their
that about.
hands.
No.
Oh no.
And Beans isn't even
Say,
able to
Zake.
catch these
I hear you
players
like
off
him young.
bomb, so even with 8 seconds
Don't
left,
think I forgot
Beans
what you
is
did back in the day,
bamboozled.
Hey, Zake.
Still
I hear you
thinking
like him
it's
young.
over towards A.
Don't make me
Now has to
bring
retake
it up,
this site
Punk.
with an AR.
He has a frag grenade.
Bring what up, Unc? There's nothing to bring up.
Now.
Is this okay?
Oh, there's a lot to bring
There's
up.
nothing to bring up, man.
There's a lot to bring.
Capitalize on the damage.
There's literally nothing.
Shoulders
Stop
down.
trolling.
Don't make me say.
Stop trolling. Brother, stop trolling. It's not even funny. Stop
I'll
trolling.
text you. I'll text
That
you.
shit ain't funny. Stop trolling.
Nail biting, magnificently annoying round.
I'll text you, dog.
Yeah, Insight
Say,
Kleenex,
Dre.
I guess, just,
You like him young.
Look at what I texted you, huh?
Then even after they got the bomb, just trying to be a little bit too gung ho, going for the
What?
trades. And
That don't even make sense.
nation game, I guess we're finding out which
Say,
team will
Unc,
come out
I
on
hear you
top.
like him
Carolina,
young.
When things are slow, they are happy for it. Give them time.
I literally don't know what the fuck that is. Can you text it in English? But maybe?
Except for that one attacking round.
All right, buddy.
That was a little too slow. 1 round lead though here for the Ravens. And what sort of trickery will we see here? One more presence defense.
Say, Gwyn. I hear you like him young.
And Ultra, they're outside. Oh, nice work inside. You catch a wonderful kill on the TJ. That certainly helps with Gwyn. Not an easy read from this position, unless they've seen him.
Oh, they definitely have not. I wonder if they cleared it out, though. Either way, TJ has been effectively neutralized so far this game, so maybe that's part of Ultra's game plan. But Gwen just waiting for a little bit of noise, but once again, it is so quiet on this map.
Oh my god. That is some unbelievable timing. Good job taking care of Kleenex. Now the bomb carrier Jodecives goes forward. Gets the kill, as does Vivid.
Why is Kleenex getting fucking picked?
Again, an opportunity to clutch. 1v3. Easiest of reads. Jodecives
I'm about to crash out.
Where he'll be. Wait. 30 seconds to go.
Timing.
Wow.
And
that's
that,
called timing. He still thinks he has him trapped. He had no idea.
That's called timing, folks. That's unfortunate. I think they might have lost track of Slasher as well. So now the setup from Ultra a lot more static. Oh,
this is a nice setup.
He did not. Slasher's about to walk this corridor and get absolutely ripped. Oh, timing from inside. Good gunning either side. A lot of damage dealt. And that is the round. Ultra equalize once again.
Say Thanos, I hear you like him young.
Again, I mean, just very calculated in
their efforts
to take everybody
I hear you like him young.
Nobody making mistakes. Everybody's throwing shoulders.
You know, I'm getting upset. I need to watch my
double
favorite
chow. Even you see, gonna roll through. So perfectly timed up, and unfortunate for Slasher, had a player trap. But Jodecives
You're such a bitch.
Movement as well, just to get up top. But
you're such a bitch.
Out of dodge, just there.
The fact that you know exactly what it is.
You're such a bitch.
Clutch in that moment. Once again, TJ gotten picked a few times in this game. 3 and 7 for this moment. Him and Gwen effectively neutralized. For a tied-up game 4-4, you're looking for a little bit extra in Carolina. Maybe the first aggressive strat they have over towards this A site. All 4 players trying to speak it into existence. It's going to be a slow.
I felt that. It's like he's doing it. He's trying.
Whoa, bro, the commentators in the background just makes it so much worse.
What?
Faye is giving them an old-fashioned ass whooping.
Oh, until the submachine gun player gets
yeah, listen, rewatch the video, you can hear it.
TJ's the man at that moment. No stun connection though, so that's going to keep things a little hotter for now.
All I hear is you chucking your fucking headset on the floor.
It's after it, the headset hits, all you hear is, it's over, folks. FaZe just gave them an old-fashioned ass whooping.
That's crazy.
What a standoff this is. We're running out of things to throw.
Oh my!
Disgusting tech from Kleenex.
Cheese picks him here though, right?
Positioning and a man advantage now. The time goes red.
That's so painful.
Yay!
Don't yay, motherfucker. Your player just killed my player. My player's fucking negative. Yours is oh, never mind.
Mine is 4 and 6.
Mine is 3 and 8.
He went negative in that.
No idea that the remaining Raven is
in positive.
Eyes on 2. And that's a lot of damage. Insight's not going to win this fight. Slasher sends it. What aggression. Can Slasher get any more? He's pulled the aggro. Vivid now picking up the pinch from behind. Enough damage into those 2 players, but 20 seconds for Vivid to stay alive. Uh-oh. All the instincts were good with the frag. No one on the defuse, and that's going to be the kill. Jodecives picks it up and beans on the
There's
defuse.
Not even
Ultra
enough rounds for Vivid and Slasher to go negative.
Maybe throwing on a bit of that masterclass performance
Say,
as well.
I hear you like him young.
Round there for the trades. Great job hunting Slasher down, because Slasher making a big play to try to get away, but Ultra don't let it slip. 5 in a row for Joe, 13 kills, 1,600 damage. It solidifies the round with that kill on Vivid as well. A tale of 2 different SMG players right now in this lobby. Jodecives for the moment has their number, but it is only for a round advantage. Toronto looking to snap their 4 S&D loss spree.
Huh?
What a great game this has been. Map
oh,
point,
nice.
folks.
I thought you were leaving. I was like, whoa, whoa,
Will
whoa,
the Ravens
whoa,
defense
whoa,
get the round 11? That will be the question.
Has your sister got back yet?
3-1 split side to side. It's going to be a lopsided battle over towards A.
Coming?
Oh, and it looks like Insight in his quest towards the B-bomb site is totally gone. So now the Ravens.
I didn't even know you left, dude.
Through the middle of the map. They've read this brilliantly.
What'd you go get?
Gwyn gets his. Oh, it's around 11 in it.
Oh, that's so good. That's such a good strat. I think that is a homework being done on Insight. They had 3 players there to nade him down, and then those 3 players snap back over towards A for the help. But for the 2v3 clutch, or 2v4, excuse me, Kleenex able to get an entry kill, and you do have a decent bit of time to work with.
Cheese
Josie
gets
is still on a 5 spree as well, so the Ultra Boys do have the hot hand. It's just a very tough situation.
Oh,
Yes, Teach!
Absolute perfect time.
Yes, Teach! I want to suck it.
Deceives.
Whatever.
Behind door number 2. I don't think he's going to be hitting it though just yet. That's perfect timing from Slasher. I think Cheech may have seen the top of his head. He did.
Oh,
Misses on him.
round 11. Here we go. Who you got?
We're being treated to some good search.
Who you got?
LeBron! They're always
Hurt.
brilliant. They're always brilliant.
I need Ultra to win this though.
This is good too. Again, I love the homework being done by Carolina.
I need this shit to go fucking 3-0, bro. I need it.
Right now
I really fucking need it.
as well.
Why do you need it to go 3-0?
I can't wait for fucking Optic, bro.
Trying to figure out what they want to do to try to find this first blood. TJ comfy as well. He's kicked back in his chair. But here we go for the round 11 on red card, Miles.
I need that Ultra to fucking 3-0 them so we can fucking get closer to Optic faster.
When does Optic play?
It's the last match at 6, bro.
God, here we
Oh,
go.
what the
And we are absolutely
Oh my God.
now be
Joe's flying. Oh, Teach is on the fucking flank.
Go, Teach! What?
Somehow, TJ goes down without a fight. Vivid now has to back on up.
Pooper.
In almost every single round. Yep, that's round.
So anti.
Oh no, Gwen.
Move faster.
Oh, Gwen!
Does indeed move fast. 1,
Gwen!
2.
Oh no.
There by the site.
Come on, Kleenex.
Has got to back up. It's Vivid.
Kleenex, I'm dropping your bitch ass if you don't win this fucking thing.
Oh.
What?
Reset, Cheese. Reset, Cheese.
Oh no.
Reset, Cheese.
I'm looking at Beans just nodding his head, but someone lagged out of that lobby. I didn't actually catch who it was. I think it might have been Slasher, but I'm not entirely sure. But
Referees
round 11, we're building the tension, Miles.
The referees moved real quick on that one, so good job everybody. We'll be getting this round started ASAP. And Slasher is in true disbelief, mind blown, if you will. Leave those eyebrows, Austin. They're professionals that can do that for you.
I hope this doesn't ruin the scoreboard. I was trying to see how many first deaths DJ had. I feel like he's gotten picked quite a few times in this game, and like I think on the game plan front, we're watching Carolina mix things up, like get the triple nades over towards Insight, ready for like the slower A pressure. I think we've seen like TJ and Gwen just getting attacked over towards Ticket as well. So it has been quite a good battle between these two squads. Round 11 is going to be a very interesting reset as well, because we haven't seen a ton of aggression in this game. Ultra have had a few offensive rounds where they're trying to make moves. They certainly did over towards this B site here.
I just can't believe. I mean, Teach had the read on 3 players. He was unable to pick up 2. He only got damage in one player. Gwen's flank. That was. I mean, everything was going so brilliantly for both teams. And then the read as well. That we've lost the fight over by. Well, we lost the manpower over by B. Let's just keep moving over towards A. And then what? The Ravens. They wrap out.
Say Drake. You hear me like I'm young.
Leave A. You got a free plant there for Ultra as well. I mean, this is something, man. What a great game of Search and Destroy. Before we get into round 11, we're going to get back into this, folks. Highlights from the start of the S&D. And man, we've had some real delightful moments in this game, Chance.
Yeah, I mean, at the start, Vivid goes on a 4-0 run, maybe 5-0 after the next round, and things were starting off great for Carolina. And then at some point, Joe DeCeves really just finds the hot hand. And again, you have different styles you can play for the Ultra squad. Like, Inside is obviously known for being one of the slower players. So if you want the patient play, you just work with him on the map, and you can absolutely manage that. If you want to fly, Joe DeCeves, Kleenex, and Beans will absolutely hit the go button. So they're capable of multiple different styles of play, but when you need to get active, they're popping pieces. This would have been the call gate moment if Slasher would have been able to pull it off, but Insight in his ones is nervy as it was in that final moment. He delivers and keeps things honest. And maybe from Ultra, this would have been the round where one of the rare mistakes being made, a couple players just getting picked apart, left Beans in a bad situation. But outside of that, it's just been great gameplay on both sides. I think outside of maybe one round, it's quite literally been whoever gets the first blood ends up executing and winning.
Yeah, and looking back at that Joe DeCeves 2-piece out by P5, he does not see the bomb get dropped there. And he pulls away from that fight so quickly, obviously looking for another player, but he just misses out on the very crucial intel there that the bomb has been dropped and it is there in play. That would have totally changed that round and possibly given Ultra the advantage, if not a win outright there. So Boys and girls, what a match this has been so far. Of course, their first hard point feels like a thing of the past now, Chance. Like, who cares about how Protocol went? We will be playing red card, well, there's no guarantee actually because we still haven't finished around 11, but hey, we'll see what happens. We're going back to Protocol for the control, play red card hard point after that. How we feeling, mate? Talk to me, bro. How we feeling?
Well, just to further home, like in a S&D battle like this, of how like detail oriented you need to be, I made a comment about Joe Deceives, like how even his plant spots are typically on point and he's willing to give you extra like when he needs it. How about the one moment where either, I think it was TJ maybe or Gwyn trying to go for the plant and CleanX just zaps him through the net, like hits the wall bang. So the details really do matter. Where you plant matters, the timing, everything, how many stuns and nades you save. So it is high level Call of Duty. I just know whatever happens on the control, I'm expecting CleanX to go berserk because I think he's probably tired of the patient play.
Patient play. Well, folks, we have to ask you to be patient for one more moment. We get this round 11 lobby set up once more. Very quick commercial break. On the other side of it, a single round of Search and Destroy.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
Solo, excuse me, watch out. He's dead. That's dead. They can go there deep, that's it.
Pinch.
Alright, let's take. Above you. He went down.
My bad. He's one shot. You guys got this. You got this. Fine for you. Way better. Wait. Let's go.
If I lose that, then just take the Porsche away. Alright.
Just take the Porsche away.
We gotta go.
Shout out Big Brucey. Is that Bickle's fucking... Bickle's so ugly, bro.
So fucking ugly.
And this weekend, we will find out which team will take the largest portion of that $1 million prize pool and etch their names into Call of Duty history forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Las Vegas, the World Series of Warzone Global Final.
Oh my god. Oh my god! The turning test is in. I am the father.
We're gonna have some laughs during this match, Maiden. I'm gonna openly just ask, who will be the worst player we see in the All-Star games today?
The worst player from all of these teams? Oh, this is hard against the All-Stars. Oh, I gotta think about this.
It's gonna be Octane.
It's gonna be Octane?
Yeah,
he was a beast yesterday. He was number 2 overall S&D KD.
Yes, he has, but guess what? Octane's had one good event since like 2016.
I'm going with Nameless just because he can probably hear me right now. He's gonna choke big time.
He's in the close left. Dead. Nice. Yeah, nice. I'm on shot. Push freezer. Push freezer when you go. Okay, I'm trying in. Oh. TK. Go back. I was side door when it killed me. I was like right inside the side door. I have it. Dead. Let's go, guys! Let's go! Let's go, Bruce!
Bickle now. Last one up.
He's got a trophy though, right? He threw a trophy out.
Trophy by doing.
I think this might be too slow. Either way, he got it.
Oh, he does get it. Yeah, it was too slow. He just pops it right away. Nobody checks the bomb.
Oh no, I'm dead. No way.
Myself revived?
Nope. Honestly, it works out. I'm starving. Bristol calls these my old man ship.
When are we gonna have our own?
Go out and Joe, I'll eat a bunch of tacos.
That fat nigga not fucking.
Did you win? How do I have the same amount of eliminations?
Yeah, that's some horseshit there. There's no way that's true.
Look at what I
Well, the one thing that is true right now, folks, is that we do have some highlights here from the major, ladies and gentlemen. This is what our two teams look like a mere few weeks ago, going at each other in Madrid at Mayor 1. And it was one hell of a tournament. And this was the way that the red card S&D went down there. It was, again, around 11. Ultra falling prey.
Zo. What?
TJ had himself a weekend.
Shut your bitch ass up.
I feel like these are two teams that they're looking for tournament wins.
Okay.
They want to be the top dog, but I think from my perspective, if they're in the top 4, like happy, you're in a good spot, you're looking strong, and that's the difference maker. Whoever wins this series likely to be in the top 4 mix, in the ice, in the S&D, set the Ravens apart. Following that, there's map 2 and round 11 in that one as well. So it is things like this that really, I mean, how much extra money do you even win placing in the top 4 compared to top 6 at events? So it matters between these two teams, and we know it's nail biter, what has effectively been one of the slowest and longest played S&D maps of this year. But for these
Without
two teams,
doubt.
we expect nothing less.
Oh, we expected the goods. We didn't think it'd go on this long, though. That's the little gift we've been given. But yeah, I mean, I think for both organizations, Chance, I mean, Toronto Ultra looking to get to the heights of yesteryear. I think for the Ravens, though, this is the best the organization has looked consistently ever, which is fantastic for them. Kudos. I mean, the last time I think a solid, consistent Ravens roster was back in London, Raw Ravens days, Vanguard. And even then, it was relatively short-lived. After Major 1, we lost what? Gizmo, and we said Joey Gizmo, or Joe Uncle called him Gizmo for a while. That was weird, but hey, man, these things happen. That was the last time. It looked great. Until then, it's been a wonderful turn for the Ravens. They're looking good. They've been fine in most regards. You know, a Sunday performance for them back in Major 1. I think we're close. We did have an issue. We were very nearly ready to go, folks, but a player crashed. A different player crashed after we got everyone into that round 11 lobby once again. But we're going to try again, folks, because it's a one and done. And it is going to be an absolute delight. If you did miss the first attempt at the round 11, it was a 2v2 with the bomb in the hands of Kleenex. Potentially getting plant over by the A-bomb site for free, but you never know.
All I do know, I think whoever gets first blooded is going to snap their headset. I think it's what's going to happen. Like, you just now sat and waited maybe 5-10 minutes to get the map going, and if you get blooded, like if you just died to a frag grenade, like there's not going to be any trophies on the reset, I don't think, because I don't think it was a pause. Like if you just get naded off a break, slamming headset, like it's going to be, or the camera, I suppose. Players have been mixing things up. We used to have chair punches back in the day. Now we're snapping webcams, so
oh yeah.
Damn, that motherfucker just schooled their ass.
Some of my all-time favorites, Illy's headset spike, legendary. But a quick refresher, folks, on the way the Ravens
pulled an Illy
so far and where they will be going.
How the fuck did I pull an Illy?
Look, it's not been fantastic.
The headset
they got absolutely chokeslammed by the thieves.
Oh
That's not
shit!
Great. Ultra was still hanging. This one goes.
I just thought about that.
Next Feb 21st, and the next day is of course a game against Optic Texas, and then we roll things out. They get to play the Falcons just before moving onwards to the major. It's going to be spicy indeed. If you want to go to the major, we know how the Ravens are going to get there. That's their journey. Your journey from wherever you may be in the world will look very, very different, but you can still get tickets. There's not that many left. Of course, Optic put on a great show. We're going back to Allen, Texas for this one. It's going to be an absolute delight. Tickets are still on sale. Grab them while you can. Optic.link/major2. You're there for champs, you know, folks. It's an iconic venue, the Credit Union of Texas Event Center, and what a name as well. An incredible box in the center of the stage. Everyone having a good time. It really, really was an amazing time. It's a loud room. It's a passionate room. It's a great arena. Great arena. Be there, Major 2. You saw the dates.
Damn.
Major 2.
Since birth.
Available, folks. This is the way things have gone so far in the search and story chance. First bloods have been super decisive outside of 2 rounds.
Yes,
bro really said since birth.
Right, there's only been 2 rounds that have not been decided by the first blood, so Ultra have been better in that category, but once or twice they end up letting it slip. Of course, Trey's going through. It's a fun comment about the credit union. I realize how American I am, and like my perspective is the more I travel. Just looking at all the highways of Texas, I mean, you can't walk in that city at all. Anytime I travel, go to Madrid, I'm like, this is beautiful. I can walk anywhere I need to go. This is fantastic. Everybody looks so healthy. It's great.
And the metro system was also very functional, very easy to get around as well. If you saw it,
imagine that.
That was hard.
Smiling.
Right when I
one that works in New York, like city, and then one that
I'm telling you, he pretty much said since birth.
I used it in LA once. I got downtown for like $1.45. It was phenomenal. Either way, folks.
When were you like, I got motion, twin? Since birth.
Round 11, part 2.
If you get nailed right off the rip here, it is going to be faced through a moment of time. But there we go. It's not going to be, no, it maybe will be an exact mirror of how the previous round went.
Well, the previous round was a bang out towards the east side. Definitely not as good as that one. This is very much round 1. We have to dodge all these nades inside the spot he got naded from earlier on. He mixing up the angles just to be making sure you are extra safe. So 30 seconds have gone by thus far. Not a ton of noise. In Ultra, I mean, it looks like B is getting the call. Insight starting to creep his way up the map, taking a good chunk of space. Imagine the bomb is going to be following him up here shortly. DJ, that is so uncomfortable on those stairs.
Yeah, really uncomfortable. Not an uncommon spot, though, so... Oh, he's giving it up. Giving it up.
Okay. And that's trouble. That's what I'm saying. They know about it. No trophies, no nothing. Good luck, boys. Opening exchange. This nade is going to matter tremendously. Slasher throws. Possibly connects. Damage dealt. No one sent in for the kill just yet. Beans finds himself another on the round. 25 seconds to party. An insight on the stairwell. Is he glitching? Is that yellow? Is that red? We'll find out later. Bomb planted. Ultra with the advantage. Last man vivid. And these lungs still have air in them. And they're sending it. Wait a minute, folks. Ultra survive the long break. And it's a 2-0 lead in the series.
And poor TJ, yeah, I mean, just the head snap back when he got naded. Just like, oh, come on, man. Why's it gotta be like that? But hey, for Ultra, it is in fact like that. And I'll answer the question, Miles, that is absolutely not a stair glitch in any way, shape, or form.
Good.
Did not go prone up to it. He did not pull a Paco insight. A gentleman in this lead. But 2 clean games, you've made amends for your round 11 loss you suffered on this map against Carolina at the Major. And potentially a hot 3-0 because the strongest map, looking at the map pool for Ultra in this entire series, is in fact Protocol Control. So
Sean Barkley.
On top of the bounce back from their C9 game yesterday.
It's really bad, but somebody gotta do it. I'll take it. And somebody gotta turn this TV off. Turn this TV off.
After that break and then losing round 11 after not having trophies to grenades, I think Carolina is going to be on tilt. You already got 3-0'd once. Why not let it happen twice?
That's just something that would happen to Slasher. Like, listen,
of course we're on
live world, we're not competing online, but we are. Stuff happens. It's one of those frustrating things where someone lives out. But I swear,
don't let me win a championship. I'm going fucking insane.
And he probably wants to put his head through a wall like DJ did. What happens? Now, I mean, you still had an opportunity to win the round. You didn't.
Alec, you picked this team at the start. You had faith in the Toronto
Joe, can I tickle your butt?
I'm down.
This good at search and destroy.
You knew Jodeci is this good at search and destroy. He is the reason they are so good at search and destroy and was for the longest time, and the reason they win this map number 2. For me, this map 2 from Toronto Ultra, I was worried that their S&D was going to stay stagnant and bad because the first couple of rounds, it's like they can't decide what they want their pacing to be. 1 minute, we are full sprinting at B. The next minute, we are sitting in spawn for the first 30 seconds of the round, just hoping somebody shows an ankle, a foot, a toe, whatever. So great adjustments from Toronto Ultra. Thank God Joe was able to tie things up to 3-3. He ends up finding 3 in this round, and then the next round, he slams 2 other people for the first blood, and they weren't able to take the lead somehow, some way. So the fact they were able to make the adjustments off of his back later on in the rest of map 2 is big for Toronto Ultra.
Yeah, I don't think the pacing thing's like that big of a deal. Like whether, I mean, really good search teams, I think you can hit stuff quick. You can play it slow for a bit, slash your search and short team. But it's more like the good search teams. What's the pace when you decide to be decisive? How quick do you make your decisions, especially those small decisions when you're 2v2s or 3v3s? And it looked like Toronto Ultra was starting to fix some of those things where they've been struggling over the past couple of weeks. But I guess I'm not surprised it's one with the distance. I mean, you take away Ultra's skid, they have been a solid search team, and Ravens have been one of the best. So love that this one with the distance. Just wish, obviously didn't have the issues we did to get the restart.
We got 2 round 11s. I'm not mad. We could see another one, a 3rd round 11 if we get to 8-5. David, those guys right there on your screen. Think they got enough to first sweep?
Yeah, I think it's certainly possible due to I don't know. I guess the form of Ultra hasn't been great as of late. I know you could say the same thing on the Carolina side, but at least their loss looks a little bit better. You get beat up by Thieves. I mean, kind of mimicking what happened at the major. I think they can absolutely do it, and I think the good thing is, as much as Slasher is someone that might tilt a little bit, this team can kill. You do have a lot of veterans.
So the next card is UFC
You can bounce back, get one map win, one after
Alex
the other.
Pereira versus Ankalaev.
I do have a thing
Justin Gaethje versus Dan
Is it
Hooker.
possible? Yes.
It's time for crap time.
Jalen Turner. Yeah, that's
I thought you said crap time. I was
Why
like,
did you actually say it?
I was like, oh, are we playing craps?
Drawing conclusions.
Oh, Amanda Lemos is fighting.
Anyways, let's go
And
back
Bobby
to the
Green.
protocol for point round number 1. I just wanted to give Bean some flowers here because this was kind of a back and forth game. I know that the scoreline doesn't necessarily tell the whole full story because we were off of a P4 computers, where Toronto Ultra dominated the side of Carolina Royal Ravens. So let's hop right into it. I'm going to be looking over at this mini map. I just wanted to talk about this as kind of your AR can do anything as well. Right now, Beans has not been getting a lot of love. He's going to be number 1 on your mini map right now. He is not only going to be soaking time, this man has found an SMG. And what does he do with that, and why is it so important? We're going to watch that Beans is going to take round through the backside of Carolina Royal Ravens building. And what this does is Carolina right now is trying to get some mid-map control. You're looking at number 7. They're going to try and play this building so that they can keep Toronto Ultra kind of pinned to this back spawn, playing for that P2. And Beans, well, doesn't allow that to happen. He ends up going on a 5 spree. I'm going to keep it on this mini-map so you can watch his route. He's not only going to soak time, he's going to find this first kill, realizes he has that open lane to get into the building, and he's going to find another kill up top. And this is big because number 5 is looking for the same sort of kill to relieve pressure so that they can get this P1 time. It's just a big play out of Beans as he's going to sit up here and go for a couple
Dead
of
ass, though.
overheating at the end. But he goes on a 5, so he's allowed.
Zo said dead ass.
Well done from Beans. Bad news is,
Nigga said dead ass though.
cleanly enough.
So, are we going to talk about our pass?
I'll be honest, I blacked out during that whole thing, but I did put hand sanitizer on because Allie's been coughing on me.
I've been coughing on you. I've been
You have coughed directly in my direction.
days.
It's
I'm
winter
sorry.
and our team is sick. Who knew? Let's throw it back to the casters who are remote and safe in Los Angeles. Hi, Miles.
That's right. Well, Chance is somewhere else, but yeah, I'm in Los Angeles. I can hear Ali cough. When she hits the cough button, she ain't coughing. She's coughing on Clint, and that's why I can hear it, because it's coming from his mic. So Clint, you stay safe. Please. We need you. All right, guys. Time to play control. We're going to lag out in round 5 and have to do it all over again. I'm just kidding, folks.
Come on, I need a 3-0. I need a 3-0 right here. I don't give a fuck about this series. I need Optic to fucking play already, bro. I'm trying to
Which is
fucking go.
honestly a surprise to me because
Does Optic play
Ravens look
next?
fantastic in search.
No, they last match. There's another series after this, and then Optic
I
plays.
know there's a lot of players, or people, excuse me, that
Yep.
watch the CDL and they pay attention to the player cams. Believe it or not, TJ is just that blurry. So that's not like a camera issue. That's just his natural state. If you see him in an event, it's wild, and he will make you smile.
Yeah, it's quite amazing. I mean, I'm not sure what or how or why, but he's somehow out of focus IRL. That's an insane thing to think about. All right, folks, you know how control works, so do we. Let's find out who's much better at capturing the new B zone after the patch. Jonas Eves versus New York yesterday. I mean, they're commendable, but they still got really hurt. Ultra, you can put yesterday behind you. Start thinking about tomorrow. Here we go.
And the trades, yeah, double square up on sort of the grass side of the map to take Slash out of power positions, and that would mean Carolina has to worry about the flanks, but instead they win every gunfight so they can just stroll straight through the A zone. It's gonna be a solo caster. You can see him right number 5, incredibly worried about the flanks. Meanwhile, TJ doing a little dance. Kleenex somehow finds the route to get through.
I didn't know last year. Who the fuck are y'all?
But they do solidify a tick of progress, and they're staying on top of the kill count.
Yep. Oh, wow, okay. Blind Beans nearly. Gwen finally finding that kill there, a 3-life separation, and a decent amount of work done there by the A zone. Looking towards the 50% mark. Can Ultra get rid of that work on the second segment? The answer is no, not yet, as they've been forced over towards the B side. That is a good bit of work done there by the Carolina boys. And they should get a second tick over by A.
Yeah, they just needed to hunt down TJ, though, doesn't really make him work too hard from it. Kleenex is there for an instant cleanup, but then the trades maybe a little bit slow, but finally Vivid overwhelmed. Simply was not bought enough time in that moment, but all's well that ends well, and you still have Carolina on top of the kills column in the 3rd tick of progress. It's going to be close to see if it's going to fall. CleanX is going to be jumping over his head here in just a moment, but not before the point gets secured. So Ultra hand that one away. Extra minute to the clock, and Carolina already have a 4-life advantage.
Yeah, the life advantage is one thing. B-zone's the other. CleanX, got him. Couple more here to be had off spawn. Vivid is going to double back just a little here to try to make sure you don't feed CleanX too many more of these kills. Slasher dealt with there in the Ultra spawn. So now a lot of space to be played with here for the Ultra boys.
This is just going to be a slow-paced gameplay, right? You got insight in the depths of the spawn, just about watching a deep left flank side of the map flank, and that's the type of style that Ultra's going to bring. So you got to reorchestrate yourselves and figure something out. Middle of the map being controlled, though, by Carolina. You got Gwyn that's found the route to actually get through, so he's in a spot where he just needs to play for kills, and that's certainly when Gwyn is at his best.
He's a stone cold killer. It's a shame his teammates have been brought down around him. He's got the opportunity to soften up these defenders. Number 1. And he's going to get the capture going as well. So a 1-life differential as he's doing it all alone. Ultra now on the counter-attack. Joe Sees trying to sniff him out. No hope there. Slash has got the coverage. It's a slow capture chance, but it's working.
Yeah, you saw Slasher. Yeah, Slasher had mid covered from sort of lower boat as well. And this is beautiful. Gwyn's the guy. You want to get him in position, let him play for the kills, and then everybody else snaps after that until CleanX bodies him, gives you 2, and makes this zone a lot more difficult to capture.
How did he get the second? He's looking for a third here. I mean, Tej, it's good centering, it's good coverage to stay alive there, but there we go. You've got space once again, boys. Oh no, it's CleanX again in the backline. So he's still finding pieces. Trying to clean up this second segment, but it's CleanX. They finally catch him just in the nick of time, and a 5-life difference right now. Tej gets done. The zone is still good. No lives left for Toronto, and 35 to go.
Yeah, it's going to be an impossible hold. Carolina group up together. You do have insight on a flank, though, so if he's quick enough, he can make the impact. Vivid gets caught. Now the lives getting drained on the other time, but every single kill is massive, and no more CleanX in the picture.
Yeah, he's out. Top side of the minimap, dangerous place to be right now. The Ravens have got free reign to do what they want. Tej wins a massive one in the back line over the Beans. He gets a bit of damage. He's got no help, though, and that's it. The round complete. The Ravens succeed.
And there you go. The life advantage they were able to accrue from the start ends up mattering towards the end. Certainly, anytime you end up spawning, you need someone to be able to get out of it. But, I mean, again, quite literally Gwyn just finding the route through mid, getting behind the grandma's house, or red, whatever you want to call it. Blue, actually, but we can ignore me. So many colors. It's green, you know?
Yeah, but it also depends what game settings you play on.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, man. A happy new round coming up now. That was a long one. They can shout out the Ravens for playing that one, you know, quite aggressively. They had a decent life advantage. And I believe 2 segments secured at B as well. So sitting at 5 overall. Could be wrong there. Don't look it up. Here we go. Round 2.
And a low hit coming from Ultra, so I don't know if they're going to be trying to work B or A here. Insight's poking his head out. They're just going for like Granny's control, maybe setting up for some spawn kills, and CleanX, well, he's got the top house under wraps. He's got Slasher in his sights, and there's the teamwork and coordination, but all that is just for the opening break. And it is going to be a slow capture over towards A, and Jodeci's and CleanX, they got behind enemy lines, and they got taken care of instantly. So Carolina Ravens, nice little bounce back to try to make things mixy, get out of spawn, and guys like Beans just get overwhelmed. Solid response on the bounce back play there from Carolina.
Yeah, great work. Joe's in your spawn, but the bad news is until any of your teammates get kills, you're not going to send anyone back to you. So Slasher now will be the only man up on spawn. Joe has to deal with that. Beans, good work clearing out the back line. Gwyn is still a threat. Everyone has managed to make their way past Joe on the respawn, so now he's in a position in the middle of the map. Gwyn still at large. And there is an APB out for a man of his approximate description, and he has been picked up by Insight. He'll take it, he'll move on, but Slasher, the peel. The A zone's only 50% complete.
Yeah, but Jodeci is just toying with the B zone as well, so he's just trying to make noise and maybe drag some pressure over. And it is going to be a solo capture on B, but Jodeci is roaming around and looking for kills, and that's unfortunate because every one of his teammates dies at the exact same time. And he doesn't give you that second one. He is on a 4 spree, but he got to get his teammates out of spawn. Toronto Ultra, they are running out of time.
Oh, you heard the click of his jackal there. That rang through me, man. All right, well, 15 seconds to go, and Ultra, not a great attacking round. 1 segment is all they've got to their name so far. Kleenex is in just trouble. It's just trouble. And there we go. Trouble, thy name is TJ. Sends it in for the kill. You're all going to get a contest, lads, but it might not matter too much. Yeah, there we go. Vivid. He and Slasher find their respective kills, and they put the round
15 and 7 from Vivid. What the fuck?
I take it all back. We're still in there.
Yeah, still on B, and the play is very much open. 0.0. And they're on the A zone as well, so a two-front war. Insight wins the gunfight, so he gets play active on that side, and Gwyn not in the picture to defend this B zone at all. So Carolina might just be bamboozled. Last-ditch effort on the B zone. Found a few players to jump through. Slasher wins his one. Trades there for Beans, but as well.
Oh my god, they're on point.
Inside, stay alive. Oh, the
What?
is good. He's still going. Anyone there to keep him alive? Keep him alive! No, they couldn't do it. What a round, boys and girls.
That was fucking insane.
That fooled everyone, didn't it? Everyone fooled. Ravens got by 2.
Yeah, the ultimate bamboozle, because even towards the end, the way the game works, we saw that player slide on the point, but the way the ticks are timed with the sort of game clock, not always in your favor when you need to get on it. But honestly, the mixing is sort of super pays off. At least you get a few extra ticks, because make no mistake, you would still rather be playing defense, but here's QueenX, the fastest ladder climber in the league. We've been saying that for years.
Have we? Yeah, you're right. Nobody ascends like Kleenex up a ladder. Not true, but I love it. Well, 2-0 for the Ravens. Ultra, again, despite the magic, and it was magic, unable to get the round win here. Starting proceedings off quite nicely as well here on the attack Ravens. First go around was much more decisive than this, and actually, yeah, they go back. They're back on A, and this is looking good.
Yeah, Slasher maybe just needed to trust himself more. You could see the way he was playing it. They knew that Kleenex was behind him, but worried about too many different angles, and now Kleenex is sort of leaving his mark. Finally gets traded, but takes 2 before he falls. Vivid, though, nice response to TJ. Maybe right back towards his home on the B zone.
He's chilling. A single seg done. A is blasting through the 2-man stack. The fadeaway and an unfortunate bit of hip firework there takes care of Kleenex as he's dispatched. He's right to top mid. Love that play, but even better shots from Beans gets rid of him. So just over a minute to go, and Joe deceives, receives a few players there in spawn, but not able to really keep them at bay. Now the attack from the Ravens continues, but less than a minute to play.
Yeah, this is the spawn trap style. I mean, we've made it to the point. Ultra, the longer you keep this pressure up, the better. Insight there to deliver you just the one. I saw 2 Jackals in kill feed, just assumed, but Kleenex is there with them. And Carolina desperate to try to get out of their base. Insight doing a pretty good job so far, just slowing them down.
Yeah, I mean, by sort of dancing through the doorways and shutting a closed door or 2, that's lovely work. And the good shots there from Kleenex as well. So now in the back, less than 30 to go. This is a very good defensive round, Ultra. Exactly what you needed. Unfortunate timing, Kleenex. That's going to kick you in the ass, my friend. Unfortunate. Go to Sieves, though, keeping this play alive. Less than 20 to go.
Yeah, it's a great play, and he's in prime position as well. Any player that sets foot on his own likely to fall. Gwyn might have to do it over towards B and maybe just try to open things up for his teammates. And Carolina needs to figure out what direction they want to go, but you see in the feed, Gwyn is going to fall in the A zone. Well, Beans and Kleenex have it under lock and key. Here's the ladder, though, the ladder of hope, as we've always called it. Always. Slasher with the Jackal, maybe trying to show us off the goods. Play still up, but play is officially down, and there you go. Vivid falls as well. No last-ditch heroics on the offensive end.
We blow the whistle. Ultra get themselves one. Quick rehydrate, boys. Fun fact, Insight is closer to a camel than it can be away for drinks. Drinks once, drinks long, stays hydrated for an incredibly long time. No visible hump though. Truly a marvel.
On the round 4 we go. I got nothing for that. I tried so hard. Absolutely no jokes, no goods from me.
It's fine. I was waiting. It's all good. It's all good. Big round though for Ultra. You defended it, did. Can you now attack?
Well, Miles, unfortunately, Ultra's attacking rounds have been dry as a desert, so this is going to be
See?
yeah, I mean, 30 seconds later.
That's fine. Absolutely fine. Well, 15 seconds later, not a whole lot has happened in this round. Jodecives finds his way to Grand Mars, finds his way into Gwyn, takes care of that. Vivid, you think you're tough enough to get involved? Well, he's got Slasher as well. As Joseph Deceives finally taken down, but that is a delightful opener, and space now brought across the map. Both zones getting a little bit of love. Shots at Kleenex.
That's what I say. Speaking of nice shots, that's on point. And he made enough noise at B that Slasher is wrapping all the way around. And this is just a guarantee of the A zone capture. It's a 2-stack on that zone. Kleenex finally gets caught, but Jodecives and Beans, they've just been super soaking the control time. And there's the A zone. No desert this time. 5 life lead and plenty of time for Toronto to work with.
Yeah, a lot of good shots as well. Beans instant. TJ's 2 bails you out for a moment, and he's desperately trying to maintain top trips. Unfortunately, there is a stun for your brother, and that is Kleenex back in there. He and Joe now, eyes across the middle of the map. The only thing they've got to worry about is Gwyn, who's now entered the back line. We'll deal with that in a moment. Ultra fighting their way forward, looking towards B still.
And it wasn't just Gwyn, it was Slasher too. Gwyn's taking routes. Tough to lock down, but with the Jackal in hand, surely for the gunner you'll be on point as TJ. Showing off the 2-piece goods. SMG's reign supreme. He is there ready for the spawn kills as well, or at least ready for number 1. He might get the best play just for the little bit of spawn trap, but you still have a life advantage from Ultra. Only 1 minute and 15 on the clock. Longer you pause it, the better, but that is not a long-lasting life. Slasher, he's been behind enemy lines for a good chunk of time.
Yeah, he's doing what he can. We got pressure on a B. Ultra, 2 big kills in the feed. He's still on the hunt for Slasher. They've got no idea where he is, but he's now put himself out of cover through the middle of the map, and it's worked out. A slow capture. He's going to stay safe for as long as he can. Here comes the next hit. Oh, he's staying alive.
Okay.
Nope. Down 3 in the feed. Ultra back to spawn.
And that's a good play to stabilize everything and get him back in spawn, but you're still down on live, so a delicate moment.
Love you.
Every death might very well matter. Great shots from Beans across the map, but a technical response there. By the looks of it, Ultra, I mean, they're working through mid, working through boat as well. Insight's just found the route. Slasher, though, desperate to stay alive. He gets caught, so the coordination is here. Ultra, they've made it to the zone.
Still a 1-man capture, though. Not willing to stack this one up. You expose yourself to too many angles with that many bodies on the point. Vivid playing it slow and steady. Stunned up. Beans, great shots. Nice transition onto the second. Progress now. Second segment done. We're in the final hurdle. 10-6 in the life count. And this play's still alive. Slasher down, traded out immediately. Jodecives, oh my word, he thought he had it. Last lives for the Ravens. 20 seconds. You've got such a journey to make, boys. Do you have the time? Oh, Gwyn pulls one with him. Charles, it's so close. 10 seconds. There's no way they get to the zone. Or is it the ladder? The ladder again. TJ with the kills. 5 seconds. Done. Over the top. No, Joe goes for the dive, and it is not enough. The Carolina Royal Ravens, 2 incredibly decisive rounds, but they buy themselves another hard point in the series.